we left off, you guys had reached the base of Kelvin's Cairn, where you found the first hint of where the lost husband had gone, Garrett, who you are here to find. And you guys took a long rest in a tent you set up. Um, so I guess we can start with anything you guys may have wanted to do in the morning of your long rest before you venture up the mountain.
Yeah, I spent some of the long rest grading from the metal that I had and the rigging, etc. from the sled. I made crampons for everybody, to put on your boots or your shoes to help us
You
get some
made
purchase.
what?
I think that's what they're called. Those little things, those little spike things that mountain climber use that goes on your shoes. I don't know how you say it.
Crampons?
I don't know how you say it.
That's the word.
It is a word. I don't know how to pronounce it though. Carmpons, crampons. I
Yeah, I
don't know.
think
I'm
it's
not saying
crampon.
that right. But yes, it's for hiking up mountains.
Ice
Yep.
crampons.
So if you could roll, just roll your Tinker's tools so you get your proficiency bonus with it.
Oh god.
Okay.
We'll see how well those new devices are.
Well, I got it at 20, so I'm guessing they're pretty darn
Alright,
good.
yeah, you made the most solid crampons. They just pretty much snap right on without any issue.
Alright, this is realistic.
That'd be the best high score ever. All the
And
battles, I'll be like, terrible.
Nira's gonna look at hers and be like, why need this?
You don't have to use them if you don't want to, but they're there if you want them.
She's gonna turn to Lily and say, used for Nyx.
Oh, I made some for Nyx too.
Yeah.
Nyx isn't everybody.
Never mind.
Use them in your hands. I don't care. Keep them as souvenirs.
The crampons.
Nyx is going to yet again walk around like we just put slime on her paws.
For your own good.
Yeah. So yeah, they all pretty much snap right on. You made the perfect fit for everybody. And yeah, does anyone want to be doing anything else during the morning of your long rest?
Remember enough about what was going on to do anything.
I don't either.
I don't either. I'm sorry.
You guys had just finished with the black cabin. You made your way over here. You were a little injured, but you set up a camp at the base of the mountain, and you were about to climb up it as you had multiple reasons to believe this is the route that Garrett had taken, the person that you were looking to rescue.
Right,
Gotcha.
right. The husband guy.
Could I go out and just like see if I can go see if I can go like hunt something?
Yeah, and I guess you're not gonna go up the mountain. You're gonna stay base.
Yeah, stay base.
All right. Roll a survival.
Alright. That's going to be an 18.
18. Yeah, I would say that you would be able to find and likely hunt the like at least 2 rabbits. The snow
Very
rabbits.
nice. Very nice. I'll bring them back, and then I'll like toss one of them to everyone else. They can share it if they want, and then she's going to just eat the other one raw.
Oh. Okay, well I guess you guys just witness Melano toss a rabbit and just start eating the carcass of another one. Anyone want to do anything with that, or want to be doing anything else?
I'm munching on a fish.
That
I just caught
Yeah,
y'all
you
breakfast.
got a bunch
I
of-
just
you got
caught
a
y'all
bunch of fish.
breakfast.
I always have fish.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna look at Rock and be like, are we the only same ones here?
Oh, no,
I'm
you're
not
not.
sure
I'm
what you.
saying two.
I'm not sure what you mean. Rob says picking up the dead rabbit and trying to cook it. I guess I'll just like put it on a stick and cook it over the fire.
Are
You're gonna
you're not gonna
leave me
skin
out?
it?
Oh yeah, probably skin it first.
Roll
That
survival
makes
to
sense.
skin it.
Not eating the fur.
A little bit hurt you didn't include me in the sane one, considering I gave you crampons.
21.
True.
That's fair.
I'm a little unsure why I got included in that.
With a 21, yeah,
I'll just
I would
say
say that you would know how to skin the rabbit and then start cooking it. I would say with
yeah,
21.
yeah. Yeah,
Lily would
skin it.
also skin it, and I rolled a dirty 20.
Okay, yeah, working together. Yeah, we can say that both of these together include the full cook, and you guys have cooked the rabbit. Pretty well.
Awesome.
I'll split up the cooked rabbit as best I can, I guess. Give everybody a little chunk of rabbit.
Thank you. And thank you for skinning it first.
Meanwhile, Melnose just
Yes,
got blood.
I'm glad I remembered.
Melnose just covered in blood on her face.
I could just imagine like her just like with the last bit of fish tail just hanging out of her mouth, just slightly watching it just chew up towards the fin bit. Then spit out the fin.
Well, we shouldn't waste too much time. I don't know how long this guy has. I don't know how long he's been out there, but if he's out in the cold, then every minute we wait could be closer to death.
Yeah, I hope he's hauled up in a cave or a snow cave or something. I'm sure if he's a guide, he knows some survival techniques. But we shouldn't tarry.
Yeah. That's what I kind of think.
Alright. So you guys will start making your way up the mountain?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not too hard to just kind of regular hike and track up the mountain way here with large rocks, rather less steep slopes as you can make your way. It takes about 30 minutes before you get here, and then as you guys are crossing past some rocks, you just hear.
What's that?
I found a compromise since I can't do it.
That's a mountain goat.
As a bunch of mountain goats are, as they are right next to you, and they're slightly up on the mountain, but they bleat as you guys pass by them.
I just want to point out that he was so tired of us making the noises that he finally got a soundboard for it.
I did.
I don't know if we need to have anything to do with these goats or not.
So, like, just wondering, are the characters supposed to be covered by a black square?
Or whoever's got the bag, please mute. Arlo, sorry, you were asking?
No, it was me. I was wondering if my character is supposed to be covered by a black square.
Yes. That you're not
Okay.
there yet. Right now, this little icon is the party.
I don't see that.
You don't see this guy?
Over in the mountain.
No, all that's covered by black.
This is covered by black. This over here.
I can see red.
Oh no, not that.
Okay, that's where we are.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. Alright.
Black square is stuff we can't see yet.
Yep.
Because I can see my character's name through it. That's all I can see. It's just a black square with the character's name through it.
Yeah, you're just not there yet. Here, I'll just.
Yeah. Can anyone speak to the goats? Is anyone able to speak with animals?
I don't have that kind of magic, no.
Do you guys want to do anything, or are you going to just keep walking past?
Hi.
Let me look at the notes really quickly.
If I
They're
could
only
speak
goats.
to
They
them,
might be able to.
we don't
My
know.
stomach's already full. I don't see what we need goats for.
They
might be able to speak them.
Yeah, they got the height advantage. They might have seen a couple of people come by within
Yeah.
the past couple of days.
Yeah, I don't
Guess so.
have speak with animals, but that would be, I think, a worthwhile use of the slot.
I don't
If you
usually
do.
I do have
spend
And
speak
time.
remember,
with animals.
these four mountain goats are perched up on a large rock formation, um, which you guys can just easily navigate around.
Can I roll perception to see if they look agitated or if we can get by peacefully?
Yeah, you can roll perception.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Starting off on a good note. Dirty 20.
Oh.
They look very content with their situation. They're not too worried about you guys.
And Nara's gonna look at the group. Not hungry. Let's go.
Me neither. I mean, unless you want to talk to the goats, I guess.
I have speak with animals. If you guys think it's worth it.
I do. I don't know about
And
anybody
Nara
else.
looks at her confounded. She's never heard of someone speaking to animals. Other than the one time that you talked to the dog and barked. She thought that was very strange.
I mean, I have zone of
Speak with
truth.
animals.
We could grab a goat. You can speak with animals. I'll cast zone of truth. We can make sure this goat doesn't lie to us.
Eh,
Okay.
It
Why?
sounds like
Why
we're trying to
goat
kidnap a
lie?
goat.
She turns to Rock and goes, too much. Too much.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I don't know. It's the only useful thing I could contribute. Other than that, I don't know much about talking to goats.
Alright.
The goats just maintain grazing by the wall, pulling out little roots.
They're basically like toddlers, so just be careful.
Yeah,
At least regular
imagine,
goats are. I don't know about mountain goats.
can't imagine they have much to say.
Let's just see if they found anybody, if they saw anybody coming up the mountain. Might be able to direct us to.
Okay.
Do it.
Um,
Talk to them.
how do you address goats that aren't paying attention to you?
I mean, are you casting?
Bah.
Hey, you.
Are you casting speak with animals?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey,
Well
you.
then,
Did you see anybody walking by here
one of the ghosts
recently?
will turn a little shocked and yeah,
Can you show me which way he went? Just turn your head whichever way.
yeah, and he'll look to his right, this direction.
Okay. How
There's-
how
yeah,
long ago was the sun or was it dark?
How long was dark? Little bright.
How about how many people was with him? If it was just him, was a few.
He doesn't know.
How many? Is that what you're saying?
He,
He doesn't know what the
goat
answer.
doesn't.
Lily, yeah, he was asking you to ask that. You have to. You're the only one that can talk.
Yeah.
Was it just a person like me? Or a group like me and these people, and she'll kind of point to the people around her.
Group.
Group? Okay.
Group.
Thank you so much.
Wait, and Nara's
Did they
gonna
look
turn to Lily and say, ask if there were dogs.
Okay. Did you see any dogs?
No.
Oh.
No dogs. Okay. Anything else? Were they hurt? Any
Uh,
injuries? Blood?
don't know. Every time he
Don't know.
stops answering you, he just goes back to trying to eat the roots.
Okay. We'll stop annoying the ghost. Thank you.
Not bad.
So you guys, gonna move on? Content?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
should keep moving.
All right. What's like the
Well,
marching order? Like who's in front, who's in the back?
Melano's in the back. She always takes up the back.
All right.
And Nira's up front, per usual.
Okay.
I'd sort of just be like second in line, just whoever's following, whoever's leading, whoever.
Yeah, somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
Fine by me.
All right. So Nira, Thorian, Rock, Lara, Lily, Melano. Is that right?
Yes.
Sure.
Sure.
Imagine Lily's off to the side a little bit, just so that she can have vantage point of in
Yeah, and
front
Laura will
and
be
to the
off to the
side.
other side.
Yeah. Just don't go too far to the side. You might slip down.
Yeah.
We got these handy crampons
You
and
know, none
everything.
of
We'll be
that.
fine.
All right. Well, as you continue to pass through the mountain, you get the howling wind and blowing snow that have this place kind of covered in the layer of ice and snow that's making it slightly slippery as you go through. But you find this rather steep opening to the right after you pass the rock area with the mountain goats. And about 100 feet up the mountain, you can see this white expanse of packed snow. And as you're about halfway across this little pathway here with the opening, you hear this loud crack that echoes from up top, higher up the mountain. And then following that is a rumbling noise as the ground starts to shake.
Avalanche.
Avalanche! Run!
As you guys look up, you start to see
From where?
as you look up, you see the snow starting to tumble down the mountain.
Anira, having faced this situation many a times, is going to look around for some kind of rock formation against the wall of the mountain.
Okay, 1 second. All right, you said it was Melina. It was Anira.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm sorry, not right now. And then it was it was Thorian. There
Mhm.
is 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and there we go. All right. So you want to look for a rock to try and like press against? That's what you want to do?
Anything that has like a little bit of an overhang that will keep us from like being buried.
Uh, do a perception check.
All right. Let's
Um,
use my lucky die. Ugh. 14.
you do not see any rock of such luck, but you can see that you guys have about 200 feet wide. You guys are about 100 feet long, with Melno being at exactly 100 feet through this area, with 100 feet to pass before you are out of this opening.
All
And
right.
yeah, you guys can. Let's see. You got to do a check of what they have oh, you guys got to find a way to cross 100 feet. The avalanche is currently 700 feet above you and moving fast.
Anira just yells, "Run!"
Yeah. I guess that's what we'll do.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
wait.
You built those snowshoes, so you guys wouldn't have hindered speed. So yeah, you can move your regular speed. That would be
Um,
Right.
60 a turn for the average player.
Yeah.
Amira, I think is more for
Yeah.
you. What's your
I
max?
think so. I'm trying to find it.
It's 40
Um,
dashing, so 80. So, Amira, you can cross 80 feet, pretty much clearing it on your first go. So,
okay.
Thorian, good thing y'all
I'm at
bought those shoes. You're
60.
supposed to be going so much slower. Your max is 60. So
Yeah.
you would still have about another 30 feet to go. Rock, you would also be 60. Yeah,
Yep.
and you're right behind him. Another I'd say 35 feet for you. Lara would be 60 as well, so 40 feet. Lily, you are also 60. It's more intense if you don't have
Lily
those
can do 90.
shoes. 90.
Lily can
How are you doing
Lily can do
90?
90
How are you doing 90?
because I have Misty Step.
Yeah?
I have Misty Step.
That has a spell slot cost, right? No, it's not. It's a per day thing.
Uh,
Fey
Let me check.
touched. Because it's from Fey touch. Yeah.
Bonus action.
Yeah, bonus action. But how many
It is a
times
bonus.
you learn Misty Step spell and one. You can cast these spells like spending a spell slot. Once you cast either of these spells in that way, you can't cast the spell again for another long rest. So yeah, it's one per long rest. So, but if you want to use it here, you're welcome to use it here.
Do we have a turn counter of how long we have before we get hit? Or is it just a
Yes.
guess?
Um,
It's a guess.
as soon as I get everyone's speed, I will tell you how much closer the snow gets.
Hang on. Nyx has 80, right? No, she has only 40
Yeah, Nyx has 40.
because she only gets one turn. Wait,
Misty Step.
40 for regular speed. Can she use a turn to dash?
Yeah, I'm giving everyone dash. That's why I'm doubling everyone's speed to see how far they're going. Um,
Wait, so my regular speed is 40?
yeah, your regular speed's 40. You're a monk.
Oh. You were
So
saying
Nyx
that
can
everyone should
run.
be 60, so I got confused.
Well, after I meant after when I was going through Thoran, Rock, Melano.
Ah, I got
There.
you. I'm following now.
Okay. But yeah, did you want to use it? The thing? Because Nyx is going to be 40 feet, so he'll still have. Let's see, he was in the back with you. You were going to be at 45. So he's still going to have like 65 feet to cover. Are you considering Lily?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just gonna go for
Let's
it.
do Misty Step.
Okay, so you'll end up in the front, pretty much almost clearing the way. Next, we'll go up 40, getting 65, and Mel no in the back would also be 60 feet, yeah? Which
Yep.
means, Mel, you would be able to pass Nyx and reach 50 feet to the exit of this thing. So y'all would be about right here. After everyone makes their way across a little bit further and you look up, you see the snow is making its way down another 500 feet, with it only being about 200 feet away from you at this point. You have like half your speed worth of time, so you wouldn't have time to include the dash, if that makes sense. Because it went down 500 in one full turn, so if it's 200 away from you, it's gonna reach you in half of your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Anira, you already cleared it, so you are good
Okay.
to go. Do anything you want to do on your turn?
I'm gonna go back and just yell one more, look back and yell one more time. Hurry! Faster!
Thorian?
That's helpful.
Thorian, are you just running?
I mean, I would only make it 90 feet, so I'm still going to get hit by the
You didn't
snow.
have 90 feet. You had 30 feet left.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, because
Yeah, you
there's
can
100
cover that.
feet.
You
Yeah,
have 30 feet of. You just can't. Basically, just don't have time to dash. You still have your base 30, and you're 30 away.
I'm 30 away. Well, yeah, I guess I'll make a sprint for it.
Fair enough. Rock,
And then
you. Oh, go ahead.
I would try to prepare, like to try and reach out in case someone gets close to grab him and try to heave them in like at the last, like if they're right at the edge there.
Alright, we'll hold a dex check for you on that. Rock, you are 35 feet. You move 30 feet. You'll be 5 feet short. You can roll a dex.
Yeah.
You can roll a dex save to kind of like dive out of the range.
I will try that. I rolled a natural 1.
Okay.
Oh no!
Thorian, would you like to use your handout gesture for this?
Yeah, yeah. I
All right.
would try to. I want to
Go
try.
go ahead and do
Okay.
a dex. The DC went up because of a nat 1, so sorry for that. But go ahead and do a dex check.
So dexterity save or just like a day?
It's more like a. Let's see. I'd probably want to give it either sleight of hand or acrobatics. Probably acrobatics. We'll give it that.
Where's
So
my
you're
acrobatics? It's a 1.
well
So
better than
plus
nothing.
1. That's
What'd you roll?
14.
14. Is that with the plus one?
Yep, that's with plus 1.
All right. So it was you kind of grab onto his gauntlet, but he flails in a way that you do manage to pull him further along, but the gauntlet just like slips out, and Rock, you're gonna be left with this like large welt on your wrist. That's gonna make it hard to put your gauntlet
That's
back
fair.
That's better than being hit by the snow.
You cleared it.
Yes.
Lara, you were about 40 out. You got 30 feet of movement. I'll let
Okay.
you do
So I take
the
the.
dive as well. It'll be at
Yeah.
disadvantage unless you have another idea.
Okay. Yeah. I'll try the dive, and I can I cast guidance on myself before I do the.
Um, I don't know if that'd be fair to the others, so
Fair.
I'm gonna go with no.
Okay. All right. I'll try the dive.
All right, so with disadvantage.
Dexterity.
Yep. Dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, I'm lucky. my lowest was a 16, and my dexterity would be 21.
Yeah, I would say that you did the dive, and as you were rolling out of the way is when the snow is gonna pass by you. Lily, you only had like 10 feet left. You could easily clear that thanks to Misty stepping.
I'm
Nyx.
getting, I'm getting ready to see a dog just like
Nyx
get
did not make
carried off
it.
by snow.
Nyx has 20 feet of
Nyx was
movement.
25 feet away.
So, is there anything that you guys might have in mind to help Nyx, or?
I
And there, you did say you look back, so you would see that almost everyone's making it, other than Nyx, who is very far away. And
Anira's gonna go back for Nyx.
oh, okay. Well, if he goes his 20 more feet, and you go 40 feet in, he would be within reach of you. Are you are you just going to kind of like grab over him and like
So
tuck and
here's
roll, or what's the idea?
here's what's gonna happen. Let me pull it up real quick.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
I got this.
Mel,
All
no.
right.
Mel, no, prepare for your turn next.
So
I'm
this is
prepared.
what's
I'm
gonna
so
happen.
stressed right now, guys.
Here's what's gonna happen.
Mhm.
Anira is going to use Step of the Wind, which
That's just your
total.
feline agility type thing, right? No, that's
This
a
is
key
my
point.
a monk ability.
Yeah, you can do a key point to do that. That doesn't even take a
Yes.
turn. So yeah, okay.
Nope. So and it increases my total move distance to 160 feet.
Okay, hold on. That doesn't sound right.
It's what I'm looking at right now on D&D Beyond.
Right. Hold on though.
Because I'm already
Step of the wind.
dashing.
Take the dash.
It's an
active.
additional 80 feet of movement.
You would only get the dash as a bonus action because again, there's not enough time to do the action by the time the snow is going to cover. So you
Just
would
half a
have
turn,
you
right?
would have 80. So
Well, 80, if I go there for 40 and back for 40,
Right.
that's still enough time.
he would be 45 away from you. So what you're gonna have to roll is an athletics to get that far grab him by the leg and run back without it slowing you down.
Okay. So I need to roll athletics?
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay.
You got this.
At least I'm made of snow, so I'm not really, or I'm made of ice, so I'm not really in danger myself. It's just trying to get Nyx out.
If you can't get him out, at least grab onto him
Wait,
so you
what
can
is
pull him out.
athletics?
Yours is a 3.
Uh, oof. That's an 11.
11. Hmm. What I'll say is that you grabbed him and you did make it back, but the weight did slow you down a bit. And you're not going to make it. Are you going to hold tight or are you going to throw him ahead of you?
I'll throw him ahead of me.
Okay. With
Cause
disadvantage, just roll a d20 and tell me what the number is.
11.
Another 11.
Yes.
I would say Nyx has a bit of a rough landing, tumbling on his side as the throw was very crude and the snow is going to end up on top of you, Anira. But
Which
before
is
we do
fine.
that part, Melano, you were 45 away. I'm sorry, no, it was 50 away. And you have 30. So you have 20 extra feet to cover. Do you have anything that you have in mind to make that happen?
I don't. I don't. Um, didn't you say I was the one that was the
You were the
100?
first.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you were 100 away. You covered
I
uh,
covered six. I covered
60.
60,
So you're
so
40 away. Sorry, I
I'm
said
40
50. Yeah,
away.
you are 40 away.
Yeah.
Sorry. So you, again, 30. So you're still. Okay, so you're 10 feet short.
So
So
I.
she can
I'll,
dash,
Yeah,
right?
he's
Or
I'll,
right.
dive.
Right for the
I would say
Yeah.
you can do the deck save as well with disadvantage.
All right. All right. This new dice that I
Okay,
got from my
so
brother has been treating me well, so hopefully it continues doing that.
wait a minute. Does that mean that that whole like rescue didn't need to happen?
Uh, Rocks is the only one that didn't need to happen because Nyx was behind. She
I
Nyx had 80 the first turn and then 40 the second turn. That's 120.
80 the first one, 40, and then 20 is 60.
No,
So he would have been 20
she has
short.
40,
So she should have
40
been
for her first turn, plus dash is 80.
right. So Anira should have been able to make that just fine. So there's that.
Okay.
No, look.
That part was wrong because it was see because he was 80 away. He covered 40, which means he was 40 away, and then he covered 20, which means he was still 20 away. Which means
Wait,
that
I'm so
Anira.
confused. How far away?
Well, okay. Okay. Just going from the back, Melano was 100 away, and you were in front of her, which was at I put 10 feet in front of you. I said 90, which Nyx would have been 5 feet in front of you, so he was at 85. So the math should have been
Okay,
at
so first
25, not
turn was 80.
yeah 85, which he went down this. He went. You said his speed was 20, right? Or is it 25?
No, his speed is 40 plus 40.
Wait, his speed is 40. I think you said it was 20.
No, I'm pretty sure it's
It
40.
is 40. I should have looked it up. I thought you said it was 20.
No.
That was where I thought you were saying. Okay,
Man, I
then
had an awesome save and
You did
everything.
have an awesome save.
we'll say that
You were
happened
very
anyways
heroic.
because
Thank
he was
you.
having issues with his shoes. We'll say that happened. He just couldn't get the run, so it still happened. So Mel, no, like I said, you were 10 feet away, so with disadvantage, deck saving throw.
I got an 11.
Another 11. Oh, well, I guess you can tumble just like Nyx did after he got tossed. So, but Anira, you would have actually made it fine, so you didn't have to toss him. So, turns out the only one that's rolling is gonna be Melano as they dive and roll out, along with Rock actually, who also didn't make it. And you guys will see the snow tumble down the mountain behind you, you'll feel the harsh wind just whip past as the snow rushes past in a thunderous uh, beating sound.
Felt a little bit close.
Anira just
A little.
dusts some snow off her shoulder with a little bit of an ego. Light work.
But we've got people that were in the avalanche, right? Ralk and Eleanor were caught in the avalanche, correct?
Rock and
No,
Or did we all?
Malno
did a
barely made it
dive.
out of the
Okay, they made it. All
avalanche.
right, good. I thought we
Barely,
was gonna have to
yeah.
do search and
Rock was
rescue.
thanks to Thorian, but Thorian, when you give him his gauntlet back, yeah, that welt on your wrist is gonna be too big for your gauntlet. Obviously made of metal, it's not gonna conform, so it just
Yeah.
won't go over that
Okay.
welt.
I mean, I would have just
Just
gave
put
him
it in
back
my
his
backpack
gauntlet
now.
after getting him.
Sorry, you said you wanted to do what?
I would have just gave him back his gauntlet after just seeing him. It was like, oh shit, sorry, this belongs to you, Rogue. I would.
I imagine Rock's still on the ground, getting the snow off him and standing up.
Yeah. Yeah. So they go,
Just
oh,
wipe,
thanks.
just
I'll
wipe
try to put it away,
himself.
and the wrists all swollen up. I'm like, oh shit! I'll just put my gauntlet in my backpack and try to keep my hand tucked into my cloak a little bit to keep it warm, I guess.
Yeah, because the frost
Um,
you'd feel that frost immediately.
Oh yeah.
Hearing that, Melina will just turn to Ralk, and I want to cast Cure Wounds on him to see if I can make that wrist not swell.
Sure. Yeah, I would say the cure wounds would be enough to make the welt go back down. So, yeah.
Anira's gonna look at the group and look at the mountain. Can I roll perception to see if there are any other like wintry dangers? Supposedly with advantage, since I grew up in snowy mountains like this.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, I love talking into advantage. 18.
Okay. I mean, you see, this is a rather large, jagged rock, so there's no way snow is going to fall down from where you're at. In front of you, you see that the mountain curves around, so you can't see what's coming up next. But other than what you see ahead of you, which is a kind of flattened section of the mountain, making a nice pathway, there is a literal drop to the left where the rock starts to kind of slope down.
Okay. Anira's speaking in Sylvan. She's gonna go. We shouldn't stay here too long. We should keep moving.
Is the footing still good? Are we still getting purchase?
Yeah.
We should be fine for now. But we shouldn't stay here too long. You lot are not used to the winter elements like I am.
I was just wondering if we should maybe do, use a climbing kit or something to create a handrail. But if we don't need it, we can move.
You know what? We could possibly tie a rope. She's still in Sylvan, by the way. Around our waist to connect us to each other so that we don't get lost in the snow.
That could work.
No one understands you if you're talking in Sylvan.
I thought there was one person.
I think that was yeah. Who
Yeah.
did speak
I think
to
that's you. I think you're
Okay, then in common she goes tie rope round waist, no fall.
If we do that, and we get stuck on another avalanche. We might all be pulled in, though. I mean, there are positives and negatives.
She looks up at the mountain. No sign. Avalanche. Should be fine.
All right, I'll agree with that at least till we get around the rock. I mean, I think we're protected around the rock, so yeah. I mean, if we get up to where we look up and we see there might be an avalanche risk, we can untie ourselves.
And Aira's gonna pull out her climbing rope and tie it around her waist to start it.
Okay. Roll handling to tie the rope.
I cast guidance on her before she does that. Add 1d4.
That's fair.
Oh. Um. What is handling?
It's just your dex. Just your dex modifier.
Oh. Um. With a D4?
If you need it, you don't have to use the d4.
I don't need it. Because that alone is a 22.
Okay. Yeah, you tie the rope just fine around yourself. Are you gonna tie anyone else, or are you just gonna hand the rope to others?
I'll tie Rolk behind me.
Oh
Not
yes,
giving him a
thank you.
choice.
Just like standing there, you just start tying it around my leg. Oh yes, I guess I'm hooked up. Okay.
Are you guys getting back into the same marching order, or are you spacing out?
No,
Guess
I
I'll be
forced
tied.
Rolk behind me.
Yeah,
I'll be
that's true.
tied behind in here right now, I guess.
And then she'll hand the rope off to the others to tie them.
And,
I
I
can go
guess
next. I'll go after Ralk. Tie myself after Ralk.
All right. If you tie in yourself, roll handling. If you're gonna tie someone else, just let me know at the same time.
Handling, which one is that? Oh,
Just dex.
is that
Just use your
dexterity
dex.
or?
Yeah, just use your dex.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't have something that's good for like rope tying, so I just do handle. I call it handling.
21.
21. Yeah, you tie the rope just fine around yourself, good and secure. Are you handing it off or tying someone else off?
I'll hand it off to the next person, whoever wants to go.
I'll go. I rolled a 17. That's with my modifier
Alright,
for
that.
me, and then I rolled a 21 with the modifier for Nyx, and she's basically gonna be floating in the air between whoever's behind me.
I imagine you just like fasten it around each armpit, and there she's just stuck roast pig style.
I
And
guess I'll be at the last at
The
the
indignities.
end.
Florin, go ahead.
Got stoked.
Um,
Very
Be
confused,
13.
with a confused look on Nyx's face.
She's just hanging there with her tongue out of her mouth, smiling around and looking around. I imagine toothless.
You said what was the roll, 13?
13.
13. You tied a decent knot. I mean, it'll get the job done, but it's not like the most secure thing ever.
Let's hope there's nothing bad.
And Melano, I think you're in the back, yeah?
yeah, I just got a nat 20.
Nice.
I would say that you witnessed Thorian's knot, and you kind of like adjusted yours in a way that tightened his, so that you guys have no issues with the nuts.
Nice.
She made up for my mistakes without.
All right. You guys can keep making your way forward, and as you reach the corner area, you see this like kind of like winding path, and on the left side of the path, uh, you reach this like I'm sorry, you reach the steep incline of this area, and so some dotted, jagged rocks around the way, lying face down in the snow. There seems to be a barely conscious and blood-stained humanoid that it seems to be wearing cold weather clothing.
Anira's gonna run up first and check to see if they're alive.
Okay. Do a medicine check.
18.
18. Yeah, you can see that he is alive. He is also conscious. He is just barely so.
I'll use a cure wounds on him. I'll use first level cure wounds. Try and help him.
Sure. Go for it.
12 hit points I rolled. Sorry, I'm just on my phone right now rolling. So.
Oh, that's fine. 12. Huh? All right. Well, as you cast that was cure wounds. You said. I'm guessing second level.
Yeah.
Being at 12.
Not just first level.
First level.
They're really good. Yeah, I have +5.
That's
D8
crazy.
+5.
All right. Well then. Yeah. You pretty much heal him up in a way that like the open wounds he had across his chest and his shoulder are closed up, and they seem to just be scars at this point. But as he straightens himself up, he'll kind of rub those wounded areas. I can't thank you enough. Oh, that damn Yeti, he got me right in the chest.
Yeti? Yeti?
Eddie?
Did you just
No,
say
no.
Yeti?
Did you have to spend the night out here? On the mountainside?
Me, me and my party, we got here a day or two ago, and we made our way up the mountain. It was it was a difficult trek. We saw a cave on the way and kind of ignored it to get to the top and set up a camp there. We wanted to explore the cave in the morning when fresh sunlight could get in. It was a mistake. This is where the Yetis came out of.
Yetis? Multiple
Eddie's plural.
creatures?
Lovely. What is your name, sir?
I, I'm Garrett. Garrett Velerin.
Ah, you
Your
points at him.
I,
husband sent us to find you.
Did he? He's always so worried. Well, I guess rightfully so. Well,
It looks like it was justified, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I
Boy
was-
came back without you, the dog, and so
Oh.
he knew something was wrong.
yes, he was trained quite well, that boy. Been on many treks, but usually they end so pleasantly. But I was hired to escort some adventurers up this mountain. I can't leave them behind. They might have survived the attack. I led the Yeti down away from them to give them a chance to escape and hide. We have to go back up and find them.
How many? How many people in your group?
We had three. There was a male Goliath. His name was Mokingo, a growling bear. He was determined to find a Yamanartic and test his mettle against her. Then there was the female Lightfoot halfling. She was one of those acolytes. She followed Yandala, that's fertility protection goddess. But her name is Paralu Fishfinger. And then the last is our female tiefling. She was one to kind of mumble and swear a lot, bit of a brat. Her name was Asterix. Those three are still up there and well, hopefully still alive. I can't leave this mountain without knowing their stance. I'll have to inform
I
How
their
many
agree,
Yeti
we
did
families.
you see?
can't just leave people up there. We have to go. I'm with you.
Yeah, how many Yeti did you see?
Well, there was one, but I saw a little one behind him in the cave. So there has to be more. He'll start to stand up, kind of weak.
Sit down, sit down. Conserve your strength.
Anira shakes
you-
her head. No, he comes with.
I agree. It's a
Well,
matter
it's
of
up to
his
him.
honor. If it's a matter of his honor, then we will bring him with us.
No
Find
honor.
us.
He identified friends.
Ah,
What
that
about the
makes sense too.
non-hairy ones? Not the non-hairy white ones. Those are the friends.
Anira
He stays in
shrugs.
the back. He's weak.
Alright, well, as you guys were talking to him and being friendly and all sorts, for Nyx, does what's the plus? A 16 hit.
Hit.
Pull up.
Alright, and for
Yeah.
Melano, does a 16 hit.
A 16 does not hit.
For Melano, yeah?
Oh, wait, no, it does. It does.
Okay. Well, as you guys were talking and distracted, two large
I have
White.
danger sense. I have danger sense.
You have danger sense.
I do have danger sense.
How far is danger sense?
Um,
You gain uncanny sense, things thereby giving you an edge.
uh,
Dodge away from danger. You have advantage on dex saving throws against effects that you can see, such as traps and spells, to gain this benefit. Yeah, that doesn't have anything to do with being attacked. You either need alert, the feat, or a weapon of warning to know if there is danger afoot. This is a trap being set off. These are mountain cats attacking y'all while your backs are turned.
okay. So the
And
just the name like danger sense. I just thought,
no, yeah, I totally get that, but yeah, no, that is for traps and such, which is still sensing danger. But yeah,
I
with
think this
them,
is the first time I've run into this, but if the attack is the same level as the armor class, what happens?
if it meets, it beats.
What was that?
If it meets, it
Meets it,
beats.
beats it.
Okay, so yeah, I think it does hit then.
Okay, so for Nyx, the bite is going to do 7 damage, and for Melano, he rolled better, and that is going to be a 11 damage. So 7 for Nyx and 11 for Melano. With that,
Roll initiative.
roll initiative.
Hell yeah. Oh, fuck.
So you'll treat me well when I'm rolling for shit for a Minecraft roleplay, but when it's actually D&D, I see how it is.
I've got to turn on my light just so I can see what I'm doing.
I'm glad that's what I used my poor roll for.
Right?
That's that. What's my plus? +1. So,
Nira definitely goes first. Nira definitely.
Hmm?
Oh, we just tied for initiative.
Oh. Oh yeah, I have a higher DC, I think. Because it's determined by dex or armor. I can't. I think it's dex, right?
It
Dex.
is, your initiative should be
Your
based
dex.
off of your dex.
Then yeah, I should probably go first.
Let's see, Anira, you are +4, and then Melano, you are +1. So yes, Anira would go before that. So 0.1 on Anira. 13, 23, 12, and 18. Alright. Looks like you got.
Not the old man getting a 2.
He's doing his damnedest, guys.
Oh my gosh.
He's also injured, so. But yeah, with a first bite taken out from random attacks from these 2 crag cats, which let me give you a nice picture so you know what you are fighting. They are fluffy, adorable death beasts.
Aw,
Yeah,
I want
that's
to pet
so
them.
good.
I want to pet them.
Anira
it's a
wants to
big
eat
white
one.
panther.
Frag cuties.
Oh, and I'm sorry, I forgot. I need a strength saving throw from both Nyx and Melano
Uh-oh.
Dang it.
from the pounce attack.
I'm
Saving
going
throw.
to commit. Okay, I got a 13.
13, you do not go prone. You were able to resist the weight as it lands on you, but you still feel the fangs bite into your upper shoulder. How did Nyx do?
What do I use for the strength saving throw? I got dex +1
Let's see, I got him opened
plus
up now, so I
PB,
got
then
this.
wisdom +2
It
plus
says
PB.
+3 for strength. Doesn't look.
Okay.
Looks like your saving throws are dex and wisdom. So yeah, this is strength based.
So I don't get one.
You get +3.
Okay, sorry. So that's an 8. Dang it.
And 8, he will be
Ye-
knocked prone, and I would say his bite probably went to his side, like the lower side where his soft belly
Oh,
is. And he probably let out a cry. And Lara, you are first. You turn around, you see this large mountain cat is pretty much standing on top of Nyx, taking a bite out of his side.
Oh boy. I'm gonna back up since I'm a distance person. And 20, 30 to here.
Okay,
And cast Hunter's Mark on the one that is attacking Nyx.
fair
And
enough.
then shoot with my my longbow.
Go for it.
That's
Not to be a bit of a
17.
dick during this situation, aren't we all kind of tied together?
Oh, y'all
We
are
are.
tied together.
I
Okay,
Oh,
so
made.
I,
I
I
had to. I
okay.
had to
Yeah,
be a dick for
let's.
this one.
We actually might need to. Okay, so let's see. It
That's
was
fair.
Anira, then it was Rock, then it was Lara. So we'll say it went like this, because the rope could move around. So we can say it like
Because
that.
Melano's at back, then it went to
Lara.
me, then it was Nyx, then
It would probably have to be like this, and
Lily.
then
It was me, then Nyx, then Thorian.
wait, Lily, were you? It was Lara, Nyx,
I
Thorian,
love the chaos I've called.
and then Melina. You would have probably been. Would you have been here or here?
we would have
Um,
left like 5 to 10 feet between each other. So I mean, just because you wouldn't
Yeah,
be
and
right
Nyx
bunched
was
up.
hanging in the air.
Yeah, between between you and Thorian. So let's actually scoot y'all over, and we'll still say.
I'm sorry I had to do this, guys, but I thought, just
Yeah, accuracy, man. I'm down.
All right, all right.
Makes more
Now
sense.
what do you do, Lara?
Um, I take the dagger and I cut the rope.
That is
Is
fair.
that my is that my
Yeah,
action?
you will have to roll an attack action to cut the rope with one swipe with your dagger.
17.
17, yeah. Go ahead and roll the damage. It's got to be at least 4.
1d4 plus 3. Yeah, 5.
5, yeah. Then yeah, you would be able to cut the rope, separating you from which side, Rock or Lily?
Um,
Or would you have done it like right in the middle so you could just release yourself?
yeah, I just released myself. I'm not
Okay,
gonna bother.
release yourself. All right, that was
All right.
the action though, and then we can still say the bonus action was the Hunter's Mark. Anything
Yep.
else? I guess you got your movement if you'd like.
Yeah. 10, 20, really 20, 30. We'll go down here. Get a little bit of distance so I can set myself up for the next one.
Fair
Turn.
enough. All right. This one is gonna go for another bite on Melano, trying to get her probably in the side this time. That is a 19. Does a 19 hit?
yep.
All right, and that is 10 damage for Melano.
Ow. Owie. Fucking asshole.
As another chomp just bites right into your side. Thorian, you are up.
um, I let me just quickly. I will do this. I'm going to declare Divine Smite on the one in front of me. So I'm going to use a spell slot to hit.
Okay. Divine Smite just affects your attack. You don't cast it on someone.
Well, I mean, yeah, I know that you said I'll have to at least declare to when I'm using it.
Yeah.
Because I remember, yeah,
Yeah, just saying you're not doing it on that person. I just
yeah,
want to make sure you know.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So, yep, so 17.
17? Yeah, 17 definitely hits. And with your Divine Smite, it's another
So that's
2d8.
number 2d8. So
So,
so there'll be
one hit.
3d8.
Yeah, okay, so one hit. So
Yeah.
3d8 plus 7 is your total.
So that one's an 8. That one's a 5.
13.
And that's a 3. 16
16
plus
plus
7.
7.
And
So,
plus 7.
that would bring
That
you
would
to
be
23. 23 solid
23.
damage as you bring your sword down, lit up and empowered with radiant damage as you slice through this crag call, leaving a blood splatter across his white coat.
Nice. And I'm just going to stay here, just oh,
Because you're
and
tied up.
just try to, yeah, yeah. I mean, this is where I'm most comfortable. I mean, I'm right up in his face, but the thing is, it's like I want to try to get Nix away, but I can't do anything
Nope.
more.
Rock, you are up.
Sorry, can I just
Hey,
I just remembered I'm a dread ambusher, so I would have had a second attack at the first.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
do you have to have an attack first? Hold on.
Yeah, it was an attack action with the rope on the dagger.
That
So
is true, it was.
if
Okay,
we're gonna if
yeah.
we're gonna count that, then I
Yeah,
should get a
no.
shot. Sorry, Rock,
That
at
is,
the with
oh,
the
it's
longbow.
okay.
that is solid. Just Gloomstalker.
17 to hit.
17 will hit.
28 plus 5.
Attack
Just,
action. You can make
10
an additional weapon attack, yeah.
um, plus
Yep.
13 points of damage on that.
13 point. I'm guessing it would have gone to this guy.
Yeah, that'd be the hunter's mark
Alright.
guy.
It would have been your arrow that would have left the blood splatter, and then Thorian, whenever you did your sword attack, you would have been able to actually cut this Crag Caw down.
Nice.
So,
Got rid of
Very
one.
solid. Alright.
so
Rock, what do you want to do?
I would probably use my action to try and untie myself from Anira so she can just run in.
Sure. I'll say you can just use your action to untie yourself.
Sure, yeah. I'll just be like, Anira, I know you're gonna run in. Don't drag me with you, and I'll just be frantically untying the rope, and then as a bonus action, I guess I'll fire off a level 2 healing word for Melano.
Okay. Level 2, that's 2d4 plus your 5, right?
Yeah, so 11 healing, it says. I don't know why it says 0 over here, but I rolled 11.
Alright.
It was 3
So,
plus 3.
Melano, you gain 11. Alright, fair enough. Lily, you are up. You saw the Crag Caw die that took a big bite out of Nyx. So I guess he's not prone other than the fact that you got him suspended in the air. But he's got this big
Yeah,
bite mark
he
on
can't
his
move
side.
still.
Yep, but he's got this big bite mark on his side, and it's your turn.
I am stuck as well, so I'm going to do a fire arrow and no, just a fire arrow.
Okay.
A fire arrow plus Nyx's fire breath.
Okay, yeah, he doesn't have to do anything to do that, so you can just infuse it.
Let's see, that's a D6.
Well, did you roll the hit first? What was your hit?
Yeah, sorry. Um, yeah, 17 plus.
17 plus insurance will hit.
Yeah.
So it'll be D6 plus your. Let's see, we got the longbow, D8, and then fire arrow. I forgot how much the arrow damage were.
1d6.
Yep. Okay, that makes sense. Yep. So you got 2d6 plus 1d8 plus 5.
Okay. 6, 3,
6.
2. So that's 11 plus 5, 16.
16 damage. That is not bad. Fire arrow embeds into the crack call, and a little bit of blood splatters, but his fur seems to be burning around where the arrow has lodged into him.
I think we retconned me using a potion on someone because they ended up dying instead.
Okay. I
So
have
I'm going to use a.
I have listed you have one potion.
Yes, I have one potion that I'm going to use on Nyx. Can I?
Yeah. I mean, his face is right there. It's a bonus action, so 2d4 plus 2.
One, four, 7.
7
I
total?
think that gives. Yeah, I think that gives all her health back.
Yeah. You like lift his chin and start pouring it like straight to his mouth because he just tries to lap it up and not gonna get enough out of that. But yeah,
Okay.
he can get that healing. With that, Nira, you are up.
All right, I have a sequence of events.
You always do. Okay.
I've got new things. All right. First, we're gonna take some of my movement, and after throwing like a quick thanks to Rock, she's gonna right come to about here and face the beast and close her eyes and and chant in Sylvan saying, "Goddess Shantae, I call on thee, grant me your strength and follow my wishes, leave none unfulfilled." And as she opens her eyes, you see that her eyes have turned into like draconic slits as she uses Breath of the Dragon. So I need it to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That is a dirty 20.
It fails, so it takes half damage.
Fails with a dirty 20, huh?
Succeeds, sorry. Succeeds and takes half damage.
Okay, I was
I
like, dang.
said the wrong word. That's still 4 damage.
Okay. And what type?
And then
What type?
huh?
What type of damage?
That'll be lightning damage.
Lightning. Okay. All right.
And then for a bonus action, of course, as one does, she will use the rest of her movement to charge in, and she's gonna just smack it. Gonna punch it with her fist. Punch it with her fist.
Okay. Yeah, I believe you can
Use
do
it.
that.
I can.
Yeah. So.
I believe I need a roll. Oh, I forgot what I need to roll for this. Okay. Does a what is my plus? Oh, it's +6. Does an 18 hit?
An 18 does hit, yes.
All right. 1d4 plus 4. Ha! That's another 8 damage.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you walk over. You speak in a language no one knows, and lightning shoots out at you, hits him, and as if you were following the bolts where it hits, leaving a burn mark in his chest, you just land a solid punch right on it. Anything else?
That's my entire action.
All right,
I love that this is all coming from like a thing that's the size of a child,
Real.
just running through the snow.
You guys are basically watching a Chucky doll.
Oh, that's rude. True, but
Is
rude.
it wrong?
No.
Blue Bride of Chucky.
Still. Oh God.
The Blue Bride of Chucky. That's hilarious.
Oh, here comes the kid.
Hey, I scorched the thing. What do you want from me?
Melna, you're up.
I'm going to cast Searing Smite.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna fucking swing my axe at the thing.
Okay. Go for it.
That's going to
A bard
be...
can do Syrian Smite?
I got it from my bloodline.
Oh,
I have
okay.
I have a prepared one per long rest.
That's right, the bloodline of Zerial. Okay.
But that roll is going to be an 8 to hit.
8 will not hit. You will be missing. The good news is it's Searing Smite stays for a bit.
Yeah.
Let's go, old man.
And then I can cast.
Anything else?
I guess I can cast the cantrip as like a bonus action, right? That's what cantrips do.
No. Bonus. It would have to have the bonus action speed.
Okay. Never mind then. That will be my.
All right. You guys see the old man kind of shift through the snow for a moment and grab a bow, and next to it he pulls up an arrow, and from his seated, kind of hard to lean over position, he goes to shoot at the crag call with the longbow. So this will be a disadvantage for him, and that is a total of 9. So that is going to miss as well. You guys just see an
Damn, I
arrow fly
totally wanted
past.
him to be legless.
After he shoots off that arrow, you see him kind of collapse into the snow from the rebound of the bow itself. Lar, you are up.
I flip the hunter's mark over to the other one
Mm-hmm.
and does a 20 hit.
20 does hit. Go ahead
And
and claim your kill.
6, 7, 8, 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. This arrow will get him right in the throats, giving him the last bit he needs to fall over and go lifeless.
Weed.
Yay!
After the
Everybody
commotion,
okay?
after the commotion's over, the old guy's gonna sit up again and. Ugh. Well, thank God you were here. I couldn't even shoot an arrow right. They were likely coming for me after all that bleeding. I led them here.
You're almost kitty food.
And Nara's
Speaking of
gonna walk up
kitty,
to Rock and elbow him in like his ribs, which she can barely reach, and be like, "That's rude."
oh, sorry. Yes, I was gonna say. Speaking of kitty food, Melano, are you still hurt?
You know, my side's a little sore, but I can manage. Not the worst thing I've experienced.
Lisa's still just hanging here upside down with her tongue lolling out, yelling at everybody like toothless.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to burn too many spell slots, but I'll use one of my scrolls. I have a couple scrolls of healing word.
No, I think.
Think you're okay?
I
Okay.
mean, we could take like we could just sit here for a moment.
Cold.
It is cold.
Yes, it's very cold.
I mean,
You lot
worst
not-
comes
You lot weak, not used to cold.
worst, I can lay on hands at her.
Yeah, that's fair.
I am
I have
all
lots of
right.
healing left.
I am all right.
Okay. Well, if she
And
says
Nara's
she's
gonna
okay,
look-
then we'll keep going.
And Nara's gonna look at her now shredded climbing rope and look to Rock and say, "You buy me new one."
Yes, I owe you a new rope. I'm sorry.
I think Rock was the one that cut it. I'm pretty sure Alara was the one that cut it here.
Yeah, I cut it.
it.
got it. I owe you a new one.
She didn't see Alara cut it. She just saw Rock do it.
Rock untied himself. He didn't cut.
No, he took his
I-
knife and cut it, didn't he?
No,
No,
I
he
untied. I used
Oh,
my
never
axe
mind.
and just untied
Then
myself.
she glares at Alara and say, "You buy me new rope."
Yeah, yeah. I would have leaned over to Rock after you got unfairly blamed and said, "I'll cover it. Don't worry about it."
At this point, Lily to Melano are the only ones still in a rope.
Yeah.
I believe I'm still attached to the rope with Nix and that.
Yeah, Lily to Melano. Like,
Oh,
in
I
a
I like to
rope.
next to Lily
Alright.
to know.
Yeah.
And Nara's going to turn to the man and say, "Let's go. Lead way."
Yes, yes,
Okay.
take us to this cave or
Nick's in the middle of the rope.
where you people are.
Do you have climbing gear?
And Nara's going to, apparently, since we're going with the whole rock thing, glare at Rock.
I didn't break your climbing gear.
I've got a climbing kit, and we've got our crampons, so we've
That's
got
right. We'll be okay.
Okay, it's gonna get a bit vertical from here. He'll manage
it.
to
Oh, lovely.
get to his feet. He'll put his bow around him and just kind of grab a handful of arrows and just start walking a bit slowly, but he'll he'll be able to make
I,
If
his
you're
way.
still hurt, you shouldn't take point. Let one of us.
I just want it known that when he said vertical, Anira glared at him thinking he was making a short joke.
You said to lead the way, so
Anira falls like right
We're
behind him, still glaring at him.
Lily's gonna take the rope that's attached between her and Nyx, and then the one between Nyx and Thorian, and kind of cut it up using the long sword she has.
are you gonna cut up the rope?
Just kind of, yeah.
All right. Since there's no time crunch on that for you, I'm gonna say that you can just yeah, you can just manage to do that. So Nyx is no longer
I'll
in
do
the
that.
rope, and Nyx is moving all weird again, trying to walk with his his new device.
I'm gonna toss her a pound of owl meat as well to snack on because she's still alive and all healed.
Who's a
Actually,
good Nick? Who's just you are a good Nick.
Yeah.
all right, all right.
imagine it's like a dog with booties, and he's just like lifting his legs way too high.
You guys come to a point that is quite vertical, as he was mentioning, with narrow ledges and a kind of scaling icy cliff. It does look climbable without climbing tools. It would just be a lot easier with them. Since you guys do have the boot spikes, I will say that um, you're going to have to make a few group athletic checks. And I think I'll let one of them be with advantage, and then two regular ones, and I'll let you guys choose when you want to do your reroll.
Okay.
Okay. So everybody rolling athletics to get up. Is that what we're
So
doing?
Wait, who has the highest athletics modifier?
Probably not me. I've only got a 1.
everyone
Oh,
has
but-
everyone has to roll it regardless.
I've
Oh,
got,
okay.
Oh,
I've got
okay.
six
The
six athletics, so.
the Garrett guy is going to be using his climbing tools and climbing up with this pretty impressive amount of effort. That he looks very skilled at this.
Is anyone disadvantaged or at 0 with athletics? Can I cast guidance on them before they do the roll?
Can I actually ask if we can take a quick 5?
Yeah, we can do the 5. I was going to do it after the climb, but we can do it beforehand.
I mean,
Yes.
if it's not gonna take too long, then we can take it after.
Okay, yeah. Then yeah, we just need everyone to roll an athletics check.
Does, it, does
We'll
anybody
just
want guidance before you do it? Is anybody terribly disadvantaged?
Athletics.
we're gonna do it
It's a
once.
cantrip for me, so I can do it on everybody,
It's
really.
okay.
It doesn't matter to me.
I got
I'm
18.
good.
Okay.
I'm good.
So we need to roll it 3 times, don't we?
3
If I
times?
recall.
3 times total, but let's do it one at a time so they don't get mixed up
Yeah.
numbers. So we got an 18 from Brock. 13 from Laura.
Um,
11 from Nero. 24 from Melano. 15 from Thorian. So are you guys gonna let Nyx do it by himself, or are you guys gonna need to like backpack them or what? Oh, it looks like you're gonna have them go up. All right, so it looks like everyone did pass the first one. So now we'll go on to the next one. One
Okay.
horse. Go on for another one.
Oh!
15. A nat 20. Another nat 20. A 14. 16 and a dirty 20, and we're missing, I believe, who are we missing?
Rogue.
Rock, yeah. Rock? Rock, you there?
Yeah, I got a 12.
12. Alright. That is a pass for everybody. And so we have one more go, and you guys all still have your reroll.
I'm getting up this easy as this time.
24, 24, 12,
21 this time.
19, 21 from Rock. Who are we missing? Okay, 6 from Anira. Anira, would you like to do your recheck?
Yes. Alright, much better. Alright.
23 from Nira. And then we're missing. Who are we missing?
My role
Oh wait, I
dice.
miscounted that.
D dice. Got it.
We're missing someone. I got rocks, right?
Yeah, Rogue.
5.
Lara?
Who didn't roll their third check? We got Lily 3 times. We got Corey. We got Nira. We got Benny. We got Ilara.
Rogue's
We got
in there.
Rock. Already said it. Okay. It looks like everyone did it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Um, let's see. We got Anira, you got a barely pass one time, so you take 1 point of exhaustion. Alara, you also got a barely pass. That'll be a 1 point of exhaustion. And
Wait, what is the point of exhaustion for who?
Anira and Alara, you both had one of your athletic checks that was barely passing.
Okay.
I will say, Lara, you didn't use your reroll. You can use your reroll here to try and bypass the barely passing.
But yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
You gotta beat your 12.
I beat it 15.
15? Alright, so just a Nero, when you got that 11 before, that was barely passing. So you're gonna take 1 point of exhaustion, and what that means is that you have disadvantage on ability checks until you long rest. Cool. Alright, well you guys managed to climb up this rather steep vertical section of the mountain. By the time you get up there, it would have taken about 1 hour to get all of you up there working together. I would say some of those nat 20s was you guys helping each other, making sure that everyone gets all the way up. And you guys come to the top of the cliff, and you can see that it goes up, kind of like this, like little like winding area. But you can still see upwards, and you can see that there's this almost powder-like snow at the very top where you are able to reach in just a minute. We will go ahead and take that 5,
Okay.
and then when we come back, we'll go to the next area of the mountain.
All
All
right.
right.
That's nice.
Good job so far,
I
guys.
think,
Good job.
I think I can fix that exhaustion point on Amira as well. Let me get back some.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I still have that charm of vitality from the Schwingas. She said is like potion of vitality, which should get rid of a point of exhaustion.
If you feel it's worth it.
Yeah.
when you can't decide what you want to eat, so you just grab a garlic breadstick.
Yeah,
When you just have garlic
that's an answer.
breadsticks laying around.
What can I say?
I always keep a bunch of those like cheese bread stick things around just so I could eat them.
You know, I think it does have cheese on it. I got it at Whole Foods. I have no idea what's in it.
Okay.
Nice.
Solid summary of the three people.
Hmm?
Solid summary of the three people
What?
in the notes.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck is that? Do you enjoy my horrible spelling?
I mean, you did your best, and that's what matters.
How far off was I?
There's a E where the first I is.
Well, I'll just
So
say the word again.
S-E-O.
Oh, yam and Nartok. So, pretty far off.
Well, that's what I heard, so that's what I'm going off of. Puppy.
Are we all back? Are we ready to continue? Or need another minute?
I'm mostly back.
Yeah. It looks like we need a couple minutes for a couple others. No worries. we doing now? Everyone good?
No need to worry, I am here.
All right.
Oh, good. I was worried, but now I'm
Lily,
suddenly not.
Lily, you're here. You're back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Cool. We got Nira. We got Belno.
Yep.
All right. Nira, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Cool. All right. Then we got everyone. All right. So we can continue on. So.
Yeah. So like getting up to the top, I'll see like Rock will see Anira like kind of exhausted, and I'll be like, Anira, are you okay? Here, I was saving it, but this might be useful, and I'll use the charm, the Schwinga charm of vitality thing on her. So it should remove any exhaustion levels.
Cool.
And for the next 24 hours, you regain the maximum number of hit points for any hit point dice you spend, it says.
Cool. And Nira goes, smiles at him and mutters her thanks. Kind of, a little bit bashfully.
Fucking Nira's totally like a tsundere or whatever.
What?
Anime weeb terms.
Oh. Oh, did you say Ascendra?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is 100%. She comes off tough, but she's a softie.
I want to ask the client, the guy that we rescued on the way up, anything that you can tell us about the Yetis that will help us fight them? Any kind of weapon that works better than another? Or spell?
I can't say. I mean, I didn't win my fights. I'm not sure I'm the best to give advice. I know our Goliath stayed back to fight. I hope he's
That doesn't
okay.
surprise me. A guy named a guy like Goliath, I guess that doesn't surprise me. Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
So as you
Oh,
guys,
imagine.
yeah,
I was going. Sorry. Oh, I imagine when I hear like name of Goliath, unless it's his race, it could just be like some dwarf dude that just stayed back to fight.
And just a
Tall
gnome.
dwarf,
A gnome
5'2".
gnome named Goliath.
Mhm.
Yeah, a tall gnome at 3'2".
well, as you guys make your way, up ahead on your left is about a 15-foot high, 10-foot wide cave mouth, and there's blood on the snow some distance from the cave entrance. Oh no! It doesn't look like he did well in his fight. That poor fool.
We'll at least recover what's left of his body for a proper funeral.
Yes, we should, but others could be alive. We should see either possibly inside the cave or maybe check the camp up top. Perhaps they
I was
ran
wondering about the
north.
camp.
They may
I was
have
wondering
ran
about the
north.
camp. We check the camp first. Might be a little easier.
Wasn't that what you said was your mistake and you got attacked from the Yetis from behind going past the cave?
No, we were venturing into the cave in the morning.
Ah,
We made camp up top so we could kind of start our days differently. We didn't get past day one.
The
that's
small
fair.
Yeti you described, it sounds like these Yeti have young, and of course they're going to defend the young. Any creature will.
It does make sense. Can't fault it for that, but still a tragedy.
Oh, I agree. I'm just saying I don't think they're particularly aggressive so much as defensive.
So shall we venture the cave or check the camp first?
I vote for the camp. What's everybody else
Oh,
want to do?
how far is it to the camp from here? Like, how long would it take? Because if there is somebody alive in the cave, they might not have time.
Well, I'd say 20, 30 minutes. It's not too far
So
north. And
that'd be an hour there and back, right? So
I could say that someone could be back at camp, followed by the Yeti. Perhaps
we
going
had-
in the cave is their fault.
If we had left you in the snow for an hour while we checked out something else, then you would be cat food by now.
Well, we don't know where the danger is,
That's true.
so.
That's true.
Yeah, there could be somebody hurt at the camp that needs our attention too.
But I need y'all's strength to get this job done, so where do you think we should head first?
Well, I vote for going in the cave first.
Does the blood look like it's retreating away or going in deeper?
Like into the snow?
Well, yeah, like this, because the
I would say roll perception.
perception. Let's see what my perception. Oh, -1. So I'm just gonna roll.
Yeah, would I notice anything about the blood trail, like leading upwards or into the cave more? Because I have a 17 passive perception.
18 -1, 17.
Alright.
Wait, why'd it roll
Um,
twice so well?
Rock, did you want to look as well, or do you want to maybe look inside the cave? What do you want to look at?
I would probably be looking at the blood to see if somebody would have ran up the hill, or if the blood looks like more like people being dragged into the cave, right? If somebody injured was running up the hill, it might be worth checking.
Okay. Well, with a 17, I'll go ahead and give the information for Thorian, and you can just say that you see this as well. The blood marks, they seem to trail down toward where you guys have come from. But there is also a rather large, kind of like blood pool a little ways north, perhaps right over here in the corner, that you can see. And it doesn't look good. It looks like it, I would say it's at least 6 hours, if not 8 hours, um, old.
Okay.
Just frozen over blood.
Are there any tracks or anything headed up toward the camp?
There was a snowstorm last night. That's why y'all had that. So
Oh.
there's no tracks of any kind.
Anira, with her expertise in this area range, could she see something, perhaps?
Like, where?
Anything that would point in the direction to go.
You got your two directions. There's nothing to see to help you pick. There's no tracks. The blood would be frozen over on the side. And the only like actual trail of blood is going back where you guys came from, which was likely from Garrett.
Yeah.
Because he got clawed and ran south to lead the Yeti away from the group, like he told y'all. So,
well, my vote is cave first, then continue on to the camp if we don't find survivors in there. But I think if there is a survivor in the cave of the Yetis, they're in more danger than somebody who's at the camp.
I still vote for the camp, just out of trying to get. If somebody managed to get out, they could need our help up at the camp.
We got one camp and we got one cave. We need more.
Anira contemplates and says, "Should we split in two?"
No, I wouldn't go that far.
No, Velma, we should not sit in two or Daphne.
Ooh. I don't know. With a 6-person party, it's kind of feasible to split.
Where we go? We got 1 and 1, so.
Yeah, I'll go wherever the majority decides, but I'll vote.
Anira's gonna vote with Rock and say the cave.
All right, 2 for the cave. Lily, what you got? Come back in a second. Thorian?
I feel like she would want to check the camp.
Camp.
Sorry.
2. Alright, Thorian.
I'm trying to go with who she is.
Thorian, which one are you going with?
Going camp.
Camp. And Melano. Melano, you're muted. I don't know if you know. absolutely need your vote right now.
I had a-
I forgot. She would say the cave.
3 and 3, guys. We
Who
got
was
one.
We roll for it.
Roll
Wait,
off.
wait, wait,
Everyone pick
wait.
one person.
I would say the two that started it. So Lara roll for the camp and Rolk roll for the cave. Highest roll
Just
wins. Just flat
Can we get a drum
D20.
roll?
Just flat d20s.
All right.
I was gonna say, can Nyx like
I got a 14.
smell
There you go.
very well?
16.
Oh, 16. Okay. Camp it is.
I mean, it would smell like Yeti all around to Rolk to
That's
Nick.
fair.
So.
Okay.
Uh,
Then
my
she'd just be
my
happy with whatever.
my
All right.
choice was completely on a 1-2 being cave,
Whatever we pick,
3-4
it's gonna
being
be wrong.
camp.
Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
Whatever we
Alright.
pick, it will be wrong.
Well, it looks like
It doesn't
camp
matter.
one, so you
Yep.
guys can start making your way.
Guess
Oh.
I'm gonna wait an
Takes
extra
about-
hour to bury my axe into a yeti.
Alright. And you guys come up to a rather gruesome sight.
Oh, no.
Um, you come up to the edge of a vast and deep crevice where the camp was set up at, and with nowhere to go but down. And there is a collapsed tent lying underneath this collapsed tent lies half buried in the snow. Um, you see just kind of a pair of legs with blue leather boots jutting out of the snowbank beneath it. Next to this group display is a figure in cold weather clothing that sits in the snow, kind of knees pulled tight to their chest, somewhat fetal position, their eyes fixated on these blue leather boots, and their horns protruding from underneath the figure's fur-lined hood. However, they are completely frozen solid.
No.
That'd be the tiefling, huh? With the horns.
It is the tiefling. Asterix is found frozen, and you'll see Garrett move forward and put his hand on her shoulder. You can't panic. I've told you this a whole trip. Panic causes death. All right, well, let's gather what's useful. We still have one more
Question.
Yep.
to find.
Who is the blue boots? The halfling?
I'm not sure who the boots belong to. I'm not even sure who's buried here.
You'll probably find that out as well.
It's not the proper burial, so it's not a desecration. And Walk will go over and pull the tent off and see who's under there.
He's still buried in the snow, but you can
Yeah.
move the snow, or do you want to like
Yeah,
grab a
kinda dig.
pull? All right, you're just gonna dig
I
down.
can dig.
All right. When you dig down, you find a like a shield dwarf's body, rather muscular, but he is completely decapitated, and it looks like chunks of him are kind of missing. The only thing not missing are his legs, which have the blue leather boots on it.
Oh my.
Oh boy.
Do they look like good boots?
They
Hey man.
they seem other than the snow covering the top half, they don't seem to be damaged by the weather. So
special
Anira
boots? Can we
walks
identify
over
sorry.
and
Go ahead, Nira.
oh, I was going to see if they looked familiar to me with my extensive knowledge of all things winter.
Well, there's no head, face, or much of a body to look at.
Well, I meant like the boots themselves. Like, are they magic?
Oh.
Do they have abilities?
Oh, no, they just look like they're like if you don't get climbing boots, you get like the weather boots that have like a non-slip surface. They have that they're waterproof on the side, so even condensation and snow buildup doesn't get in. And then they keep your feet warm. So standard.
Oh,
no
Anira
boots.
loses interest and goes towards the curled up person on the ground.
Well, judging by his boots, must have been one of the Battlehammer dwarves from Kelvin's Cairn here. or
Perhaps.
from nearby at least. Looks like they were ready for the cold in the mountains anyways, though it did them no good to be ready.
We shouldn't take long. We don't know who's left in the cave. We
Yes,
got.
yes, we'd better make our way back down there as quickly as possible.
We have 2 of my 3 people down, so grab what you can. We'll come back for the bodies when it's safe.
Is there anything else of use or interest to us in the camp?
You guys are welcome to search the camp or search the bodies.
I'll search the camp.
Okay.
You need a perception check?
Um, it would be an investigation check. Does anyone want to search anything else?
Okay. 16.
16. Okay. Uh, as you search through the camp, you do find a war pick that was kind of underneath the snow a little ways from the body. Likely was originally held in the dwarf's hand whenever he was here. And as you pick it up, it does feel a little bit empowered.
Ooh. So I say, hey, does anybody, this is feels like an empowered war pick. Does anybody have any use for this? Sounds like a fine
Rock
weapon.
looks at his silvered war pick and he says, "Well, if it's better than this one, then possibly."
Yeah, try it. She passes
Just,
over the
Yeah.
war pick.
yeah, you'll feel empowered as you hold it. I don't believe you need to do
Yeah.
a check for it, as it is a +1 war pick.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. I'll take that. I mean, if nobody else
Lily's gonna search the
wants a
bodies,
war
and I
pick.
got a 19.
Alright, so war pick +1 for Rock. That is not the birthday item, just to be clear.
Okay, hey, whatever, that's cool.
That turns your war pick into a +6 to hit and a 1d8 +4
Yeah.
for the damage. You're gonna search the bodies.
Yeah,
On
Lily is.
When you got a 19, I'll say that you search both of them
Yeah.
so that you can go ahead and gather the few things he has, which is he had the body with the blue boots. He had a empty wine skin. On it, you see the name Barthroom Hammerhome stitched onto the side of it. A half-eaten block of goat's cheese, which still seems pretty good thanks to the frozen weather around here.
Why
And
letting the goat cheese go to waste?
you do see his armor, but the armor has been shredded by whatever attacked him. So you can
Okay.
get like scraps of leather if you want it.
Let's do that.
I
How
could
many?
We
like
heard the name Barthew
ritually
Hammerhome
We'll
anywhere?
say
cast
you got like 3
purify food and
solid
drink on the
strips.
cheese. If anyone's worried.
Oh, sorry. You said
We'll
3?
Yeah, 3 solid sizes of leather that seemed usable even after being torn.
Okay. Is that from both bodies?
Nope, that is just the one. And then from
Okay.
Astrix's body, uh, you can even though she is frozen, her bag is not, and you can open the bag, and inside, you find a potion with a. I don't believe you guys have seen this before, and so I will say the container. It kind of looks empty, but when you feel it, you can tell it holds some sort of liquid inside of it.
Okay.
And then you can find a leather-bound spell book. But since none of y'all are wizards, you don't know what it says or what's in it.
Okay.
And that's what y'all get.
Okay. Were they not
Okay.
wearing like a robe or anything that had
Just
any
regular
kind of?
clothing. They,
Gotcha.
yeah, they were, peasants that hired someone. So, but yeah,
Sounds
so
good.
again, that is um, a empty wineskin with the name Barthum Hammerholm stitched into it, a half-eaten block of goat's cheese, and the leather scraps from the armor that you could gather, and then a potion with liquid that you can't see inside of it, and a spell book you can't read.
We heard the name Barthew Hammerhome anywhere. Does anyone recognize that?
That doesn't sound familiar.
Yeah, I'm looking at my notes, can't see it.
I'm going to type it in here.
Barthew?
There you go.
Hammerhome.
Hammer.
Not in my notes either.
Barthum.
Okay.
All right. All right. So yeah, you guys, after you gather that, you guys can head back down to the cave.
Yeah.
Anira's gonna ready in action. Ready her weapon.
All right. And now you have made it to the cave.
Lily will also probably be on alert.
Okay. There he is.
Oh, we're over
Yeah,
here now.
same
There
here.
we go.
There we
Okay,
go.
so as we're going in, Rock's gonna kind of pull Anira aside and be like, I know you're planning to run in, but please be careful. And I'll put a hand on her shoulder and cast a warding bond. Lasts for an hour.
Okay.
So now you have resistance
Anira's.
to
Oh,
everything.
oh! I have resistance to everything.
But
Well,
Yeah,
they're
but
at
but
60 feet
Rock
Throw
away.
will
self
take
off
whenever
like
you
cliff.
do take whenever you do take damage, I take the same amount.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, the warding
Okay.
Because
bond.
you take half the damage.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
take half
yeah,
the
I
damage.
guess
That's
kind of yeah.
right.
But you get a
Okay.
+1 to your AC and saving throws while you have this.
I get a +1 to my AC.
I'm going to put
Yeah.
blue. Well, I can't see blue on you. I'm going to put yellow.
I can't.
So that we know that
I
that
can't
is
get
on
up this thing.
I just put a note that
I-
says what my new AC is, and I'm obsessed with it.
All right. So yeah. You guys. When you look inside this cave, um, it is a roughly 20-foot high ceiling as you come in here. It is flat entrance. You guys aren't climbing up. This is flat to get in here, and it kind of slopes down. Not like a lot, about like 5 feet. And you can see at the edge here that there is a chasm that has formed and has an 80-foot drop. Now it is dark in here. If you don't have dark vision, you need to figure out a light source.
Yeah, cast light cantrip on my new war pick and just hold it out in front of me.
Oh, okay.
And
You're just gonna be a beacon.
And I can't move past here
and
or
and
anywhere.
Anira's gonna reach out to Rock and say,
What do you mean? You
"No
can't move?
light,
No light.
no light. Hold hand," and she'll hold out her hand.
Okay. Okay, he'll put out his light and just hold her hand, I guess.
Does
For
anyone
now.
else need guidance?
Are you
Orion, I
able?
don't think you have dark vision, do you?
Yeah, no, I don't have dark vision.
All right, grab my hand. We're not gonna be like buddies like those two, but hey, I'll hold your hand. Make sure you don't fall into the 80-foot chasm over here.
So, Anira, you're just gonna guide Rock, and Laura, you're just gonna guide Thorian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Just point me where I need to swing.
Well, this is at least. Anira goes, just turning to the group, says, "Buddy system till find bad guys, then light up.
Yes.
Okay.
But surprise first."
Yeah, I agree. Sound strategy.
Okay. Well, then, I'll give you guys that much. So, as you guys step in, go ahead. You guys can move your tokens forward now, right? It's not blocking you.
Yeah.
Or
All right.
anything? Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Anira, as per always, takes the lead.
But we've got to remember, guys, if we can see them, they can more than likely see us.
So, yeah, even as the ground slopes down, the ceiling matches and stays 20 foot high in this area. Then the chasm in front of you drops down into an abyss, likely at least 80 feet deep. To your left, you see a ice-formed platform. It doesn't have a base beneath it. It seems to just be thick ice connecting the two platforms on the left. While on the right, you see a naturally formed rocky ledge stone pathway that kind of leads up to an area. They both lead up north areas. So, which way would you guys like to take?
Can Anira roll perception to see if it's thick enough to cross on the ice?
Sure, go ahead.
Nat 1.
Okay. Well,
Oh no.
Oh, nope,
you,
nope.
Oh no.
you're almost convinced that you could possibly just use your ice movement and just dive through it.
But she can't do that while holding Rock's hand. So she'll turn back to the group. Ice solid, let's go.
Oh no.
We're looking
Okay.
at this ice and it's all cracked and
Rope.
everything is like, nope, nope.
Anira
I
grabs
can't see
Rock's
it.
hand and starts to lead him across the
no!
ice.
Yeah, blind trust. I can't even see the ice.
So, Rock, you'll have to roll acrobatics to not fall, and do it with disadvantage. You didn't even know the ice was there. All she said was, "Let's go."
No, I said the ice looks
I
good.
said ice
Yeah,
looks
that
ice
doesn't mean
looks good or
anything from
something.
Nira, does it?
I told
That's
him
fair.
that there's ice though, and he's holding my
That's pretty
hand.
fair.
Okay, okay.
Can Melano like rush
I
forward
did
like
bad.
when Anira like starts leading
Okay.
him towards the ice and like grab Rolk's arm and like try and pull him back? Like, no, you are not going across that ice.
I will say Anira
What?
started leading
There's
him on,
ice.
and then even with his first roll, so even if it without disadvantage, Rock immediately starts to like fall and slip around as Anira tries to rush him past through this ice. And he just can't get his solid ground. And
You know,
I would say, Melina, yeah, you can tug him backwards, but Anira's pulling, so it's gonna become.
oh, is it roll off?
Anira, are you going to just stop whenever you feel the resistance, or are you just gonna pull harder as you keep going?
Anira rolled a nat 1, so I'm assuming that she is insisting that this ice is safe. So she's gonna fight it.
Okay, so Melino, it'll be Melino's athletics versus Anira's.
All right. I'm purposely
So-
gonna roll my shit die for this. Fuck.
I got a 24.
Oh, okay. I got a dirty 20.
Okay, well,
Oh,
with
good.
Melino being stronger, you are forced to stop as she pulls Rock, and that pull between the two was incredibly strong. So you feel a loud crack in your shoulder, Rock, as you
Yeah.
pull it
No!
both ways. Ugh.
Oh, jeez. Wait, there's ice?
Yes, there's ice.
Anira looks at him like he's stupid and said, "Yes, ice. Why you
can't
think
see
you
it.
just fall?"
Oh, yes. Well, that's fair. Maybe we should try to be careful crossing it.
Cross it and go this other way. There's another way. We could just go to the north instead of going to the left.
Well,
Anira sighs loudly. Fine. And then
I
mutters
mean, by all
something
means, Amira,
about
if you want to scout it on that ice bridge, that's not a terrible idea. You're the smallest among us. You're the lightest, and your natural ice environment. You could see what's
she
ahead
can't
on
slip.
that. Yeah.
Anira nods,
Just don't
and
take Ralph
then
with you.
Anira looks to Rock and like he can't see it, but there's like a kind of
Yeah.
a face and where she hesitates for a minute before not nodding to Melione, and she lets go of his hand.
It's just
That is a
Melino.
fucking. It's
Oh,
just
shit.
Melano. That is
Melano.
a fucking pronunciation.
Gotcha.
Great.
She turned you Italian. Melionova.
Melione. Melione.
Sounds like a type of pasta.
Melione.
or something you'd put on your sandwich. You know? That's the millionaires.
Not
That's
the
great.
Smarties!
Falling apart.
Alright, well, okay. Well, with that note, Melano, she's gonna reluctantly let go of Rock's hand and turn to Melano and say, "Take care of him." And then she'll turn around and walk across the ice.
Okay. As you do that, yeah, Rock, you'll have to, Melino's only hand touching you now, so that's your only guidance.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah,
are
I'll
you guys?
hold her hand now.
Are you guys gonna venture forth or no?
I think we'll probably wait to see what Anira sees over
I
there.
go
Right?
wherever Lara dragged me.
Yeah, I think we should probably wait to see make sure if she makes it across.
Yeah.
Everything going all right
Oh,
in
yeah.
there?
She crosses just fine. The ice is like no effect there, so it's just like walking. So,
Okay, we're gonna move forward a little bit, Thorian. Here, just go up here a little bit.
all right.
I'll let them go first.
Well, you can see this curve here. So.
All right, I call back softly. We got a curve ahead with looks like some bones.
Yep, you can see some bones as well. You also see some weird. That's hard to make out what it is, but there's something in the walls too.
Okay, I explained that to the group. I don't know how, but there's something weird in the walls. I don't know what it is though.
Anira, we can have you move forward.
All
You,
right.
When I can
the set of stairs
when
that
I can
goes
light
up.
my light, we'll have to check it out. But
Above your head, Anira, is a ceiling that's about 20 feet high, but directly in front of you, you see this 10-foot high wall that leads to this upper platform where you can see the back of a Yeti.
And Nira contemplates. Is there anything behind the Yeti?
You can't really see that far. Not because of the ice. The ice is 10 feet tall, and you aren't half of that. So.
Having lived in winterous mountains, would she know how strong a Yeti is?
Yeah. I mean, they are. They're the lower bears, pretty much, of the forest. So.
She's gonna hesitate and then slowly backtrack using stealth.
Fair enough. Go ahead and roll the stealth.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you didn't go very far forward, but.
Oh no.
Jesus.
oh no!
Here we go. Roll initiative.
I got a nat 1.
Oh no.
So you
He's
go.
so
This
definitely
dice is going to
playing-
dice jail.
You go up the little set of stairs, and you see the Yeti, and you remember all the stories you've heard of Yetis in the past. It makes you a bit nervous, and as you go to kind of like back up slowly, you kick a rock that just kind of bounces with the most echoing sound of each clatter that you've ever experienced, and that causes
And-
the Yeti to turn around. And
Oh no.
do you blend in with ice at all? I need to know that real quick.
I'm made of ice, so
Yes,
in
that doesn't
theory I
mean-
should.
Right. I'm just gonna make sure we got. Oh wait, no, that's not here. I should not see. Okay. Resistance. Alright, see, you don't blend in, but I will roll perception to see. Okay. Good thing it has crappy perception. Roll a 4 on that one. So it manages to not see you, but it is looking hard in your direction.
Alright, ooh.
I would say everyone
Anira.
heard the rock echo, by the way. Everyone would have heard that rock echoing
Oh
as
no.
it tumbled down the stairs.
Anira is going to tuck into this little crevice here and like kind of wait out his attention before making her escape.
Okay, well you can stay there for just, a little bit. I'll let you know when it's your turn to go. And
Alright.
everyone else, what would you guys like to be doing?
I mean,
Or
we're
just
I don't know.
freezes and
Just
sees
standing-
and listens.
Just standing here in the dark, holding Melano's hand, I guess, waiting
Yeah,
to
pretty
hear if
much.
Anira whispers something.
Yeah,
You
she
guys
wants to hear if
don't-
there's any howling or anything like that.
Did you guys hear
Yeah.
that?
There's
Sounds like a
there's no
rock.
howl. There's no any sign of danger. You just heard the rock echoing as well, and you don't see Anira poke her head back out just yet.
Yeah, let's just see how this plays out. And I
If she
whispered to
doesn't-
Thorian, let's give it a chance to play out. Maybe she'll make it out.
I mean, I'm trusting you, but
Lily and
She's
Nyx are kind of
we
in
should
the
go after
back, keeping an eye on all three directions.
Alright, fair enough.
Could be in danger.
Alright, if we all are just gonna hold still, then yeah, that'll be enough time for Anira. You can make your way out if you just move slowly.
Alright. Yeah, she backs out slowly, as stealthily as she can.
Okay.
And then, as soon as she gets to this point, she's gonna run across the ice, seeing Rock, and just be like, Yeti. Big Yeti.
Oh shit.
Scary.
Yeah, I imagine that. Should we? Do we have to? Do we have to cross here to kill it, or do you think that going the other way would lead us around the same way?
She shakes her
We've been
head.
funny like that before.
She shakes her head unknowingly.
Well, I'm not sure. Whatever way you guys want to go, then I'm willing to try to cross the ice.
Or the
But
funny
I think
corridor up ahead. Ugh.
I think we should use light if we're going to.
Yeah.
I think we should check the non-ice path. I don't feel like slipping into a death dive.
Well, that's fair. Yeah, let's go
All
check it
right,
out
just
then.
watch those walls up ahead, and there's crevasses, of course, on both sides of this other path, so it's not exactly. There ain't no handrails, okay?
I'm just gonna hold on to it tightly. Just
Oh my gosh.
just
Jerry.
feel around
There you
as I'm being dragged through. Just before each step, just sort of toe the ground just to make sure.
That's fair enough, yeah. It's all
Yeah.
snow, so yeah, if you just follow Alara, holding her hand, and Rock, if you just follow Melno, holding their hand, yeah, you guys can get forward just fine. And we'll say that
Sure. Yeah, I'm still being led by Melano. That's fine.
he'll be behind Rock in front of Anira, the old man.
If you want, you can hold down Alt, and that ignores the grid squares when you move your character, by the way.
It does, yeah, right. I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Alright, so I want to get close enough so I can investigate these walls a little bit better, but without actually being like in range of them, if that makes any sense. Can I see anything from here?
Yeah, of course. So as you get closer and it gets a little more clear, you can see that there are like these niche little dugout sections of the walls, and in each of them you see different decapitated heads just kind of stored into the wall. Um, and as you get closer, the bones on the ground look to be a mix of different animals, including like mountain goats and humanoids. Um, one body of which looks rather fresh. It looks to be a Goliath's set of bones,
Aw.
torn to bits and ripped out of the hide armor that's been now torn to shreds. There, lying on the ground, is the great axe, no longer gripped in a hand, and the skulls and bones of three mountain goats seem to almost scatter into the mix of the Goliath's remains.
And so I whisper to Thorian, okay, we have some weird ass Yeti shrine with heads, and there's the Goliath. Pass it back. He's passed. He's gone away. So pass it along the chain.
No, I'm just leaning over towards Mel now, or just like wherever I feel like she would be, whoever's behind me. Free lots of bone, free goat, one Goliath bone.
Once the
It's like a game
message
of telephone. It just starts getting all garbled.
once the message gets to Garrett, he'll be able to put together that one of the people have been lost, even though he's not really sure which one at this point.
Erok will be like whispering back to him. I heard Goliaths have really big bones, or Yeti bones, or Yetis have Goliath bones. I don't know how it works. What did you say?
Game of Chinese whispers at this point.
But that's only two confirmations. Perhaps we can at least save one of my clients. After he says that, Lara, with your passive perception, you can hear whimpering coming from around the corner, almost echoing off the walls.
Right,
Uh,
I can say, hey, hold up, I've got some whimpering ahead. That might be the halfling.
Oh yes, they tend to whimper.
I would whimper too if I went through all this. To be fair,
I
Yeah,
mean,
maybe.
yeah, that is fair.
I kind of sneak forward a little bit.
as you get closer and are going around the turn, you can see that there's a total of 7 niches total with a head in it.
The niches are on the left wall or on both
They
walls.
are in both walls. Like this whole little
Okay, so
corridor seems to be some sort of skull trophy hallway.
I'm gonna stop here and go. Psst, you the halfling. Just loud enough to go around that corner.
She's halfling.
The closer you get, the louder the whimpering gets.
What was the halfling's name?
Just go.
Little.
Let's get them out of here.
Okay, I said the halfling's name.
The halfling's name was Perilu Fishfinger.
Ralulala
Is that you?
Shuffinger.
Just call her Perry. That's
Perry,
easy.
is that you?
Lishfinger, got it.
Miss Fishfinger.
Fishfinger works too,
Fishfinger.
but yeah.
Does it smell like fish?
I
Okay.
can.
No, her
Okay,
finger,
okay.
weirdos! I
It
meant her
doesn't make it better.
finger!
It doesn't make it better.
Oh,
Okay.
Anyway,
It doesn't help.
So Lara's
Wait,
leading
can
the
we
way.
just sniff your finger?
What does
Yes.
Lara? What does
Alara is
Lara? What
leading
does Lara
the way,
want to
yes.
do?
she whispers again. Perry, is that you?
I think
The
we're gonna
whimpering
have
just
to move
continues.
forward.
Okay.
I think you have to actually go.
I ready an action. I ready my bow. I'm gonna shoot if it's an enemy, and kind of continue forward a little bit here, right along the middle.
Okay, I'll give you a little bit more.
I'm just
You
following
see
her.
You see a set of steps that kind of descend. This hallway is only 10 feet high, and even as the cave descends, it goes, it remains 10 feet high at all times. As you round the corner, you see the halfling in a fetal position sideways, and the baby yeti seems to be playing with Perry, almost like as if she was a ball, just kind of patting her back and forth, sliding across the ice while she's in this fetal position. She's wearing
Oh my god.
her full cold weather clothing and doesn't seem to be injured, just incredibly frightened and being used as a toy for a baby yeti.
That's terrifying.
That would be absolutely terrifying. Yeah. All right, so I
And
kind
Nira
of go back
whispers
in the middle.
up the group. What's happening?
I kind of go
Oh,
back in the middle
there
of the
you are.
group, and we do
I'm not
a
sure.
huddle. And I explain what I've seen. I go in the middle of the group. We do a huddle, and I explain what I've seen.
Well, we've got to get in there.
Yeah,
Got
I
to get
agree,
in
but we
there
should do it smart.
Anira raises her hand. Well, on other side is Yeti, I think. So
Yeah.
maybe
Yeti.
we pinch attack.
I agree.
So
Pinch
like
attack.
half group go get person out while other half distract Big Yeti.
Rock,
So
did you just
heavy
light a torch?
hitters come with me and attack Big Yeti while others rescue child from little Yeti.
Rock,
Yeah.
did
I
you
was
Now that,
thinking
now that we know,
range
I'm
to distract the
Hey,
Yeti.
casting my
while-
light on my weapon so that we can
Okay,
see
so
now.
you didn't
Why-
light it. Okay.
While they're all talking, Melino lets go of Rolk's hand and then just kind of races into the chamber.
What?
Yeah.
Son of a
She heard Yeti.
The
Yeah,
moment.
Rocco kind of
Hold on. Please don't
follow
move.
behind her.
Give me a chance to respond. At the moment you start running in, making loud noise and making it clear you are there, the baby yeti is instantly going to run to his bigger yeti, the mama, and
Mama.
climb up on her back.
Son of a gun. Okay, well there goes the element of surprise.
She's been anticipating a Yeti hunt for a while. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Anira's
that's
gonna
the thing.
groan and roll her eyes and say and just shout for Rock to come with her. Rock and Thorian. Actually, no,
Alright.
Rock and Alara.
I'll let
Yeah.
everyone move.
Yeah, I would.
You know, let's go 15 feet. You guys, everyone can move 15 feet forward, or half their
Sure.
speed is probably more fair. So that an area you can move 20.
I'm gonna get up here so I can shoot.
I will.
Well, if I grab Rock's hand and drag him with me, can he move with me?
10,
It'll
15.
I
slow
lit
you
my-
down.
Huh?
I lit
It'll slow
I
you down.
I lit myself. I
Yeah.
lit my warhammer, so
So
my
yeah.
war pick.
Alright, so
I
Rock,
have light
instead of
now.
moving, you did that as Melano ran forward.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Thorian.
Thorian, you can go where you want.
Thorian, do you have any light?
I do not have light.
Alright, well then, I guess you could have ran forward like that, following Lara, but once Lara lets go of your hand, you can't see anything.
Yeah, I know.
So, you can just
I
kind of,
know.
you can just go off of the sound of Melano running to the left.
Yeah,
I'll say
right.
that he went 15 here. Anira, you can move 20, and Lily, you can move 15.
Well, Anira's gonna yell at the old man to stay put. So, hey, geezer, stay here.
But my clients.
No, stay. I will roll persuasion if I have to.
Might not have the time to do that right now. Everyone's running in, so.
I'm gonna tell him, stay or you will die. Let us handle this.
Alright, well. Roll your, turn. Turn order. Jesus.
Initiative.
10.
Initiative, that's the, oh my god.
You know,
Well.
for being the one that ran in first, I love rolling low for my initiative. One that ran in first and doesn't even get the honor of being the first attack. Size.
You gotta be
Oh!
more stealthy if you want a surprise turn.
I know.
The Yeti was already on guard because of the rock. Oh yeah, this one. 15. Then he'll probably listen. Anira, you're definitely above rock in that deck space.
Oh yes.
Cool. I think that's everybody. And so, Lily, it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
I'm going to wave the halfling. Or, well, no, can I check her? Is she was curled up in a ball in a fetal position and she was being bounced by the baby Yeti. Is she able,
Do you want to do
are
like
we
a
able to
medicine
see if she's
check
able to move?
or what? Like a medicine check
Um,
or a perception check? Like, what are you looking for? Like,
I'm looking to see if she's able to move without help.
that'd be a medicine check. Go ahead and do a medicine check.
Okay. Let's do a medicine check. And that'll be a 16.
16. You can tell that she's not
Yeah.
injured. She couldn't move, but she is incredibly frightened. So, and y'all just kind of appeared.
Okay. What would I need to roll / do to move her behind me at the very least?
Use your action to grab her and slide her across the ice behind you, I guess. You'll have to do.
Let's do that.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you can
Pass
just,
her like a little
you can just
hockey
do that.
puck.
All Alright, but that will be your action, and you did the bonus action to check on her with medicine, so anything else you want to do?
No, but I'm gonna bring Nyx, or have Nyx come closer.
Yep,
5,
Nyx's turn.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Alright,
She's gonna stand in front of the halfling
fair enough.
and hold an action for a bite in case the baby yeti comes closer.
Fair enough. Anira, you're up.
Alright. Rock, you have light now, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So, knowing he's got his own light, Anira's going to go ahead and dash for 70 movement, going here, straight across the ice, back through the cave, and coming up to here.
Okay.
And then dash is an action, correct?
Dash is an action, yes. Unless you use your key.
How does that...
Step of the wind. You did it earlier. Right?
You
Sorry, you cut off. Sorry, what?
think my
Hold on. Stop it here. Stop. Hold on. Who did we lose?
key I can double?
Oh, they're back. Hold on, Anir. Hold on. Okay, now try it. Anir, can you... Oh, is it mine?
Hello?
There we
Are we
go.
good?
Yeah,
Was that
Was that me?
Was that everybody, or...
No,
yeah,
I think
that's everyone.
Yeah.
that was everybody, man. My
Big
Discord went
ol'...
completely nuts
It,
for a second.
it
Big
said
old
it said the
Discord
ping was
buzz.
like at like 5,000. Yeah,
I
for
thought I was losing
Discord.
internet. I
Yeah,
was concerned.
Yeah, I was trying to get you to stop. I was like, maybe if you just stop and like talk as soon as that happens sometimes, but... Okay, well, Discord fixed itself,
1
so
second.
we can continue.
I'm double
But
checking.
yeah, dash is an
something.
action unless you use key to do Step of the Wind, then you can make it a bonus action because you're a monk.
Then yeah, I'll do that as a bonus action then,
Okay, and
using a key point.
for your action,
For my action, I'm gonna go ahead and lift my hand up and activate my tattoo for a coiling grasp.
what's the range on that again?
15 feet.
Um,
The cliff doesn't count, right? It's 15 feet in view, so it's within 10 feet.
but this
So
is 10 feet up. That would kind of count. I think this is where...
I mean, I can see over it, can't I?
I mean, 15 would reach because you're only 10 away. So, but because we're talking about it, would be like it'd be
I
like
did not mean to
12
draw
and a
that.
half or 13. I don't know what the actual math would be.
How do I delete it?
I got
Oh,
it.
thank you.
But yeah, it'd be about 12, 13 feet somewhere between there. So yeah, you would have enough range to go for it. It's
All
a
right.
large creature. Does it affect that?
It does not say anything about large or small.
It's a creature you can see 15
It just
feet.
says a creature.
Alright, and you're going for the big one, yes?
Yup. Make a strength saving throw.
Alrighty. That is a 17 on the dice.
All right. Then it fails. So nothing happens.
Good attempt though. I like that. Rock, you are up.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone just
Well,
witnessed
knowing-
these black tentacles whip out from beneath the ice area behind them.
I think Rock will go the other way here. Sorry.
Go ahead. 15.
15, 20, 25. I can get up to here, and so I'll just go 30 up here beside Lily,
Alright.
giving Thorian enough light at least.
Yes.
And I guess I'll just use an action. I'll just shoot at it with my crossbow.
That is fair enough.
That'll be 18 to hit.
And 18 does it. Go ahead
Okay.
and do your damage.
Yeah. Oh, why didn't it roll that?
Yeah,
That's
I
weird.
don't see the damage.
I'm not sure what's going on with this. There we go. It rolled.
5
5 damage.
Alright. The crossbow does a solid scrape across its arm as the bolt flies at it, but it's otherwise almost unharmed.
Yeah, that'll probably be my turn for now.
All
Anyway.
right.
I am ready to receive the consequences of my actions.
Um,
Bend over and take it.
What?
That's what's about to happen.
What? God, God, God.
oh, okay, cool. It can do multiple. Okay. All right.
What is
That's
So
all.
first thing will be 2 claw attacks coming for Melano. We have a 17 and a 14.
the 17 hits, the 14 doesn't.
Alright, so the initial claw attack will deal a whopping 10 slashing damage, and on top of that will be a whopping 1 cold damage for 11 damage total. And then it
Thank
will
you.
do a chilling gaze at the one who brings light in here. So, Rock, I need a con save from you.
Constitution. Okay.
As after the 2 claw attacks, it focuses its gaze right on you, Rock, and you feel this
That's a
chill
7.
sensation come over your body. And with a fail, that is going to be some cold damage for you. And that'll be a whopping 9 cold damage for you.
Ooh.
And you are
Okay.
paralyzed for 1 minute.
Oh goodness.
Where's the paralyzed icon?
Is that like something I repeat at the end of my turns, or?
Nope, it just lasts for 1 minute. So
Oh.
there it is.
Okay,
You
so
got
I'm out.
lucky. You got lucky, Melano.
To paralyzed, creature is pretty much incapacitated. Automatically fails strength and dex saves. Attack rolls have advantage, and any attack that hits is a critical. So you guys see Rock just get this like almost ice over look on him, and he just kind of like falls to the ground in a rock hard, like almost like he's frozen himself.
Jeez.
Lara, you are up. At least your
I step
torch is
forward.
still in hand. Lara, good.
Step. I step forward up next to Rock so I can get a better shot, and cast Hunter's Mark on the Mother Yeti. Although it makes me sick to do it, got no other choice but to attack it. And attack with the longbow. Does a
That's fair.
17 hit?
A 17 does hit, and you said you put Hunter's Mark on there, so.
Hmm. 10. 18 damage. Roll. Alright, and then I'm a Gloomstalkers. Yeah, 18 damage, so I get the other attack on Dread Ambush. And 18 plus 5. 18 again, gosh. Okay.
Alright, yeah, they both hit. And
So roll the same thing again on both.
as each of these arrows embed into the mother, she lets out a pained howl that echoes loudly throughout and out of the cave.
It's another 18 damage. Roll the same thing on both. That's funny.
Okay.
I don't like this at all, but you know we've got to get. And I yell at Lily, "Get the halfling out of here!" and duck back in the corner.
All right, Thorian, you are up.
being that, being that I can actually see now, or his rogue's not emitting light.
No, I'd still be emitting light just from the
His,
ground now.
yeah, yeah. Well, being I can actually see. I am not blind. I'm gonna go running in after just hearing howls and screams and be like, "Oh, great heavens!" and just get up in this thing's face. That I'm going to take a swing at it while using divine smite.
Okay.
So +7 to hit. So roll 1, 2, 20. That's a 22.
A 22, that does hit. And since you have Divine Smite, you get an extra 2d8, so a total of 3d8 plus
So
7.
1d8, 3d8 plus 7 times roll.
Mm-hmm.
3d8 plus 7. Oh, not legit. I've decided to ban my dice for tonight. 22, 22 damage.
22 damage. Very solid. This Yeti is bleeding with slashes and arrows all over it. Still trying to protect the tyke with like one hand lifted, covering its body, trying to give it any cover it can.
And that's all I'm going to do for now.
All right. With a roar coming from the front of the cave, you guys can hear the loud thuds of another Yeti showing up. And I would say, can he see anything here? He would dash up, use Chilling Gaze on the man with his back turned. Con save is a 12, which is gonna fail. And so the poor man you told to stay back gets hit with a Chilling Gaze, which is gonna deal a whopping 7 damage, and he will also become paralyzed, making him a flat stiff on the ground, just like your friend Rock. And then he has how much movement left? Oh, 30. Alright. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35. Oh, wait, we only have 30 left. I think. Yeah, I don't think he would dash. No, he would just see Anira and roar at her. Because he can't reach you. And now, Melano, it is
Rawr.
your turn.
I'm assuming that since Thorian just landed such a heavy hit on the mama, she's got her attention on him now?
I mean, you guys are right next to each other, but I guess so, yeah.
Melano's going to circle around.
Oh, careful, there's the edge there.
Is the edge there? Um. I'm going to go into a rage. I'm gonna take the tail.
Okay.
And then I'm going to swing my axe at her. I have advantage here, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's going to be an 18 to hit.
Okay. 18 does hit.
Cool. And then that's going to be... Wow. Okay. So that's going to be 17 damage.
17 damage. That is going to be a killing blow on her. You're using your longsword, is that correct?
My great axe.
Great axe. Alright, so you run up behind, and from right underneath where the tyke is clinging to the mom's back, you drive your great axe through the Yeti. It lets out a final scream as it falls to the ground. With the tyke's turn being right after yours, he's going to instantly disengage. And just 5, 10, 15, drop down 25, and try and get like against the wall 30. And because it can't just climb over, well, you're kind of short actually. Nope, it can't climb over that. So, and that's all of its movement because it disengaged. And so that brings us to Lily, who just watched the big one fall. And the tyke tried to run away toward the roar from below. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna focus on the halfling and making sure when I see that she can move but she's too scared, does she have any injuries? Do I need to do a medicine check for that too?
Um,
Or did I see that with my first one?
I mean, you don't. There's no real injuries. She's just kind of battered around. You know, she's been used like a literal toy from the Yetis. So
Fair enough.
overall, I mean, she's not like injured. She's just doesn't look great.
Okay. I thought I had pelts, but I think that I got rid of them.
I mean, she's wearing her cold weather gear, so she's not like cold or anything.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Then I'm gonna hold an action just to make sure that nothing comes for her,
All right,
and so is Nick.
all right.
I don't see the baby Yeti as a threat per se, but I'll let my teammates decide that
Well,
much.
it looks like Anira gets to decide this. Anira, the little tyke tried to run past you and couldn't, so he just kind of tucked against the wall.
Is he close enough that I would have to disengage, or
Um, presuming he would attack, but yes, he is within disengage range.
can I roll perception and see if he's a threat?
Yeah, bonus action, the perception for that.
Nat 20.
He looks scared, so no.
Cool. She is gonna go ahead and. How many times can I? It doesn't say how many times I can use it.
What?
The tattoo.
When you tattoo skin as an action, cause tattoos. No, it looks like you could just do this as an action. Yeah. Yeah, because it's just a tattoo on you. So you can just choose to do this as your action.
Alright, she's gonna take a step forward and then attempt to do coiling grasp again.
Okay.
So roll a DC.
And that is a 15 on the die. Do you need the add?
No.
Okay. Anything else?
It fails, so. And I already used my bonus action, so no.
Okay. Then Brock, you are up. No, you're not.
I am down,
Yeah,
so
you're not up at
I'll just lay there frozen solid.
all. Laura, you're up.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try to get back down here so I can get a shot. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I can get a shot on Dad here. And, with the longbow. And move the hunter's marker over, of course.
Right.
15 to hit.
15? Yeah, 15 hits.
10 damage.
Alright. Yeah, that arrow lodges into his side and he, lets out a quick roar of pain, grabs the arrow and snaps it out of him.
Okay.
Anything else? That brings us... No, go ahead.
Can I do a cantrip? Is that a bonus action or
It
no?
has to be a bonus action speed spell, whether it's a cantrip or not.
It's a speed spell. What is a speed spell exactly? How would I
No,
tell?
like the speed of the
Just say
spell.
bonus action.
So, like, whenever you
Casting
look up a
time.
spell...
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. No, I couldn't do it. All right, in turn.
Alright, Thorian?
Can I finish on dead body, like the creature's body and that stuff?
You want to what to the Yeti?
Can I? Okay. So
The rating of this game just went from R to something else.
Yeah.
So when I move, am I able to like finish on the same space as a dead Yeti?
Like you
or do
want
I have to
to,
be?
like you want to climb over it, or
Oh, so because what I want to do, I want to go to Rolk and I want to pick up Rolk and carry him along like he's my light source. Just throw him over my back and just try drag him
yeah, you can
along.
just go the rock. The Yeti can't do anything. It's dead.
Yeah, so like, because I want to go grab Rolk and just
Okay.
like pick him up,
Just drag me along with you so you can see.
Well,
drag him
I'd
along.
say you have the strength to do that, and Rock can't say no. So
I'm just gonna drag him along and just be like, you're coming with me."
I, I
Like,
mean,
well,
conversely, you could also just grab the war pick out of my hand that's lit up.
Just pick
You
up the
don't
torch. Yeah, pick up the lit
body.
well,
object.
just
your
like,
fingers are wrapped around it, and you
Oh
are
yeah,
can't move.
I guess so. I am
The only
frozen.
thing
I
that can
hold it
move
onto it.
is your eyes. You are aware of what's going on.
Yeah, I'm just like watching him, like
so yeah, like I'm gonna, because would that be an action or
I would,
a
yeah, I have to make it an action. He has to be
yeah,
dead for it to be an object interaction.
yeah. So
So,
I'm gonna pick up Rogue and I'm
okay.
gonna drag I'm gonna drag him along with me. And just what say that was 5 to get um do I have to be on this space to pick him up, or can I just
No, you
pick
can
him
pick
up
him
from
up from
here?
there. So wherever you
Yeah,
move to,
so
I'll move him for you.
so 10, 15, um 20, 25, 30.
Well, you did move
strip.
5 feet back, so I think you'd be stopped at the one back, right? Because you moved 1 foot to go
Oh
get him.
yeah, well, because I've got 30 feet of movement, so
Yeah, that's what I was
I
saying.
would have done,
So,
yeah, yeah,
anything else for you?
yeah, that's right, yeah. I'm just dragging him along as a light source, so no.
All right. Laura, since you got his attention, the Yeti is gonna look at you and do his chilling gaze at you. So I need a con
Of
save.
course. All right, what do I do for con saves here? Okay.
I like the idea. I'm just carrying through a human-sized torch.
15.
15. 15
Mm-hmm.
is a pass, so you are not going to be affected by this, and the gaze cannot affect you for another hour. So you are good
Ooh.
there. And he is going to clamber through this hallway despite being a little too small, using most of his movements to claw through. And he is going to try and grab Anira.
I think I hold on.
It's just going to be a grappling check. What are you looking at?
1 second. Never mind.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So you'll roll either athletics or acrobatics. It's your call. And he's gonna roll athletics, and then higher roll wins.
Okay.
All right. Oof. What'd you roll?
Not good.
He rolled a 10. So what'd you roll?
Oh, I got a 13.
All right.
Oh, I felt it just now. I was like, I'm screwed.
He's gonna take the other hand, and kind of just like hold it up against the wall, and hold the rest of his action there. Melano, you are up.
I'm gonna roll. Would I roll in acrobatics to like hop down the wall?
Yes, because it's 10 feet. Um, I'm
Alright.
guessing you want to try and tuck and roll. I will allow that now.
Yeah, yeah.
I've decided to allow that. So, yeah, you go ahead and do a dex save. DC is going to be 15 for the tuck and roll. How'd you do? Did I lose you? Melno, you there? Did we lose you?
Probably.
Melno? What happened?
Whenever my internet shits the bed, I like to blame Elon Musk.
Oh well, I was about to say, yeah, thanks Discord.
And Musk did it again.
It seems like it's an internet thing right
Yeah.
now.
I don't know what Melno was gonna do. I can't say, you know, what's next. So,
We all know she's going to tuck and roll. That's about it.
I tried to.
Do, 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 do.
Doo-doo-doo.
Oh, there we go. Maybe they'll be back in a second. Shame. Well, you know, it could have been like a power out too, which would be the worst. Take a minute for them to get
Yeah.
back.
For
So,
hours.
I don't know if they were going to attack the baby or not. I can't make that
No,
call.
no, no. She's been saying that
She would. She
she wants to
wants
try to
the
adopt the
baby.
baby.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she was to
just.
adopt the
They
baby,
need,
so she wouldn't be attacking it.
there would be no attacking the baby.
Oh,
Oh.
there you are.
Hey,
Hey, Melno.
My Wi-Fi fully cut out. I had to switch to my hotspot. I'm so sorry.
You're good. We got like 10 minutes left, so go ahead and let's just keep it going. Go ahead.
We'll be able to attack the baby.
Yeah. What was your
Oh.
next? What was your next check?
It was a fucking 5. I rolled the wrong
All right.
dice.
So you did not tuck and roll well, and so you are going to take the fall damage of that 10 feet. It is only 1, so there's that. So you take 1
Okay.
damage, dropping down. Bit of a rough landing as you try to tuck and roll, and you just kind of clamber to the ground. So you'll have to use half your movement to stand back up. So you should have, I think, 5 more feet. Right, you went.
Okay.
No, you only
I
jumped
went.
down, so you got 15. You got your full movement still. Well,
Okay.
10 more feet, because 5 feet plus the drop. Okay.
All right. And then she's going to run over to the other big Yeti, and
You would have to share a spot with Anira, and you can't end your turn on the same spot.
Oh, right.
You don't have the movement to get away
Fucking
from
ball sack. Okay.
that.
Didn't know you had those.
Bro, throw a weapon at it.
Anything else?
I I guess I will just and I'm raging. Okay. My rage is gonna drop after this turn anyway, since I didn't attack anything. I'll just end the turn.
You took damage.
Damn.
You're not going to lose your rage.
Okay, cool.
pissed off about twisting your ankle in that fall or something.
The little tyke is going to climb up 5 feet and then climb up 10 feet diagonally to get over here, and then 15 feet, and then jump into his dad's hands that dad had lifted up, and climb onto his back. Your turn, Lily. Same thing, hold your action. You want to look around? What do you want to do?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold an action still.
Alright, same for Nyx.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Anira, you are up.
Alright, it's showtime, folks. Now that he's within range,
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and do my flurry of blows. So first strike is with the comma, per usual.
Okay.
Does an 18 hit?
An 18 does hit. Go ahead and roll your other attacks.
Alright, the other one will be an unarmed attack. Imbued with draconic magic.
What are you doing
So
this?
we are... Huh?
What are you doing this time?
So since I am a draconic disciple, for Way of the Ascendant Dragon, I can use draconic disciple to
Draconic
strike with the essence. With the essence of draconic. Well, it's not Breath of the Dragon. That's different.
I know. That's why I said Draconic Strike.
Is that what it is?
When you damage a target with unarmed strike, you can change the type to acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison.
Yes, it's called something different on my page. It's weird. All right. But yes, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. What type is it gonna be?
We're gonna do fire.
All right. Go ahead and punch your fire.
All right. Nat 20.
All right. Nice. So that'll
All right.
be
So we have an 18 and a nat 20.
It'll be a 1d6 plus 4 for the comma, and then a 2d4 plus 8 for the fire punch.
All right. 7 for the comma, and then where's my D8? Here it is. Oof. That'll be 7. Total of 19 damage.
All right. Wait, was that for both attacks?
Yes.
All right. What was just the comma again?
Comma was 7.
Okay. All right. Cool. Solid couple of hits. Your comma does a gnarly gash into, I'd say, his like upper side, and then your fire punch just puts a burn mark right into his chest where you jumped up and landed that solid punch at. Anything else for you?
That's it.
Rock, you are up. No, you're not.
I'm just gonna lay here.
Laura, you are up.
Okay, I want to leave this male Yeti and the baby chance to get out of here and run if they want to, so I'm gonna back up and stand next to the fallen figure here and the intern.
Thorian, what would you like to do?
I drag Rolk along. As we reach the edge, I'm going to sort of like hold on to his underneath his arms and try to, lower him down to the ground.
Alright, you're gonna stop to lower him to the ground?
Yeah, to lower Rolk down to the ground, just like I'm gonna get down on my knees and just, lower him down.
Alright, sure. You lower him down, and I'm guessing you're gonna like lower as far as you can go, and then let go of him?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so you do that, and Rolk's feet hits the ground, and he kind of just like almost bounces and like begins to fall flat with no way to stop himself. And I'm gonna roll a luck die for Rolk. Let's see what happens. And sorry, Rolk, you are going to bounce straight onto your head, taking fall damage anyways. It's
Okay.
gonna be 2 damage, Rolk, as you bounce off your feet and just bounce right onto your head, onto this ice bottom. Thorian, you just watch that happen. Definitely didn't look good.
Rolk! Then I'm going to
I would say
try
that
to
took half your movement to stop and do that. So
yeah.
yeah, 10 more feet yourself.
So I've got 10 feet. I'm going to go to try to roll down, like tuck and roll down myself.
Alright, that'll be a dex check, DC 15 to tuck and roll. Only allowed for 10 feet.
So 1d 20 plus 1. A 3.
With a 3, you are also going to take the fall damage as you also fail your second roll. And you're going to take 5.
What type of damage would this be?
It's bludgeoning. So
Would that say I'd take 1, wouldn't I?
it'd be 2 because you're armor mastery. So,
Oh, you said 5. All right, so
yeah. So you still
so
land down here,
2.
but yeah, you take 2 damage after after you use your armor to take some of the bludgeoning out of it. Anything else for you, man?
I imagine I've still got my action.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
If you have something you can
If
do.
I if it's within sight, I want to try to
It is
hurl a javelin
it is not within
at,
sight. You got a bit of here if I move everybody, you can see that there's a lip of rock right in front of you.
because I would have rolled what like if I rolled because I would have rolled like down here and I would have
You
sort
could
of
have rolled
rolled
like right
around
here.
there. Yeah,
Oh, you want to roll that way? Yeah, okay.
yeah,
And then yeah, you could then he's in sight. You can throw a javelin.
yeah. I want to throw a javelin
Go ahead.
at big old Dada.
Go for it.
1d 20 plus 6. Oh man, why didn't it work? 12? Is a 12
A
hit?
12 barely hits. Go ahead and do your damage as the
So
javelin is going to kind of slice over his shoulder. Not going to impact
one
it, but slice a solid
1d6
gash
plus
into him.
4. 7 damage.
7 damage. Alright, yeah. Solid slash over his shoulder as um, the javelin does a nasty gash onto him. And he's going to let out a roar for his bonus action in an attempt to be intimidating. Um, let's do. No, he's just gonna do that, and then he is not going to disengage. He is just going to turn and start running so that he can dash. An area you can do your opportunity attack. Let's see, 5, 10,
Cool.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Actually, he probably got up. So
What
he
the
can go
hell?
this way.
No, I can still use my opportunity attack, can't I?
Yeah, I said you could.
Okay. Well, he left, so.
I know it's not gonna kill him, but you can totally do that.
Okay. Well, I'll do a comma strike.
Go ahead.
That is a 22.
Go ahead and do your damage.
That will be an 8.
8 damage. You leave a nasty gash as he turns. You get the back, like lower back, and you put like a nasty gash right into him as he turns to run, and it leaves a little bit of a blood trail before he's able to put his hand over it and just keep moving, stopping the blood from dripping. Just a little bit. But yeah, you guys could try. It is enough of a trail that you could try to follow if you wanted to. Or you could let him leave. It's up to you at this point, because it's Melano's turn. There is a blood trail to follow.
Melano is dashing, and she's following that shit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30,
You need to track this baby.
40, 45, 50, 55.
I have
Lar-
to, I have to
I
live
will
here for
give
like another
Lara a
7 rounds.
chance. Lara, you were you did just kind of tuck into a corner to let him leave, and you see Melano chasing behind him. Do you do anything about that?
Hey, let them go. Are the aggressors here?
Can't leave a hunt unfinished.
Let's get the halfling out of here. That's what we came for.
Melano, you see him running up the mountain with the little tyke. I think you're out of movement. You might have like 10 more spaces, but you can't reach them.
I am out of movement.
Yeah, so
Um,
is there anything else you want to do right here?
I mean, I'll end my turn there. I'll end my turn there.
Does anyone want to pursue the Yeti? Lily? Yes? No?
Anira's angry that it hurt Rock, so Anira will.
Okay, so Lily, yes or
Lily
no?
is going to stay in front of the halfling.
Anira, you can go ahead and do your movement as well.
Alright, 40 movement gets me to right behind Milano.
5, 10.
I'm honestly waiting for this to finish too, as I can totally see Nero being angry at me for dropping roll.
40.
Well, I can.
This is
Alright, there we go.
This is 40 right here. Yeah.
Just turn around
That's
and
40.
punch you.
Alright. Let's see here.
You
What
can also
can
see
I-
the Yeti making his way up the mountain from where you're standing.
Alright. Let's see. How far is the range on this?
What, your darts?
Nope. I'm gonna use something that doesn't require a key point. I'm gonna
Okay.
use Ray of Frost.
Okay.
I get that for being a Genasi.
Yep. I believe you get to use it once a day, I think it was.
I believe so.
You make a ranged spell attack.
And its speed is reduced by 10 feet.
It says here you get to do wisdom, so you get a +6 if you hit. Or a +6 to hit. So go ahead.
Alright. So D20 plus 6?
Yes.
25.
That does hit.
Woo!
Go ahead and do your D8 of cold damage, and this will slow him by 10 feet.
Need a baby Yeti to raise.
That'll be 6 damage.
Alrighty, 6 damage, and he is slowed. You see a little bit of frost kind of cover his feet. Anything else?
That's it for my turn.
Alrighty, Rock, you're up. Anything? Did you want to? Oh, sorry, bud. Lara, did you want to pursue?
I will shift my eyes towards Thorian in a squinty manner.
Squinty manner. A squinty manner of blame for being knocked on your noggin.
Lara, you
If I can grunt slightly, I'll do that.
Yeah, I'd say you could let that out. Lara, do you want to pursue or let it go? Or
I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna tend to the guy next to me.
Alright, he is paralyzed. So.
I don't know if there's anything I can do about that, but you know.
Thorian, anything you want to do?
Alright. Grunt once for if we're following, grunt twice if we're not.
Rock, I think that was a legit question for you.
Yeah, I grunted once. I went, ugh.
We're following. I just grab him and just action to
Drag me.
try
Just drag me
along for my whole 30 feet of movement because it would have took an action to pick him back up off the ground. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll stop here for now because we're about to reach ice, and I'm going. This is going to be a fun one.
The Yeti will turn around and do chilling gate. No, the Yeti will take the child and throw him upwards toward the mountain, putting him out of range for y'all. Turn back 5, 10, 15, and first do a chilling gaze on Anira. Anira, I need a con save.
Okay.
She's
Han
still 60 feet
is.
from me.
Yeah, I'm still within 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Still
So
get a
it's.
+1.
I get what?
You get a +1.
+1. Okay. Oh God. Uh. 6.
6 is not gonna do it. This is his first attempt on you, so it does come into effect. And so you will take 7 cold damage, which I think you're resistant
Just
to
have.
cold, aren't you?
It's half, so 4.
Yeah, 4 damage, and Raw, you'll take the other 4. Actually, you have cold resistance, so you take 2, and Raw, you take 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you are now paralyzed for 1 minute, so you can no
How
longer
long is
move.
that? It's one turn.
10 rounds.
10
Oh.
rounds.
And then he will do 2 claw attacks to Melano. That is not gonna hit. That's a 8 total. And then that is a dirty 20, which I believe hits.
That does hit, yes.
Alright. And that is going to be 6 slashing damage and 3 cold for a total of 9 damage to Melano. As one of the claws just leave a large gash in front of you. Similar to how you found your friend. Now it's your turn, Melano.
Alright, so my rage dropped last turn, so
No,
I'm
you took
actually.
damage. You're raging still.
No, I had the turn where I took the fall damage, and then I used a turn to.
You just ran forward, that's true.
Yeah.
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 So
So yeah, you
my
lost your
rage
rage,
did
you
get
lost your tail.
dropped. But I
That's why you took
am
the full
going.
damage just now, not the half, right?
Yeah. But I am going to rage again.
Okay.
So I don't have any more rages. And then I'm going to not that dice, this dice. Swing my sword, swing my great axe at him.
Go for
Still in a fucking rabbit mindset. That is much better. That's going to be a 23 to hit.
it. Okay. 23
And
definitely hits.
that's going to be. And then that's going to be. 16 damage.
16 damage. Very solid slash. He's not down, but very solid slash into him. A big old gash right to his stomach.
And that will be my turn.
If you can see the tyke, he continues to run up the mountain and ends up out of sight, blending in with the snowy background. Lily, you're staying there. Nyx, you're staying there. Anira, you're frozen. Rock, you're frozen. Lara, you're staying there. Thorian, are you doing anything?
Just
No, wait a minute. I wouldn't stay there if I
one.
saw.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so Lara, what would you like to do?
Yeah, I wouldn't stay there if I saw him turn around and heard Melano get hit. So I would come forward 10, 20, 30, and stand by.
Okay. Now Thorian, sorry. Go ahead.
So after seeing that this thing has just happened to come back willing for a fight, in all my glory, I'm just going to cast a guiding bolt towards it.
Okay. should all say
So,
willing for a fight, not just doing what it can to let the baby live. But okay.
so what would guiding bolt be? It'd be just a
Yeah,
It's a
stealing
regular.
our baby.
It's a ranged attack. So I believe you have
so
a +4 right
spell
there.
attack bonus +4.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
4.
So it's a
Yeah.
D20 +4 to hit.
18.
18 hits, and I believe that should be a 4d6.
I do believe that is correct. 4d6. Yep.
All right.
Roll 15 damage.
15 damage is enough to finish this Yeti off as well.
we shall find this and claim this baby as a pet for Melano. But first,
Yeah! Yeah!
roll. We're in a bit of a tight position right now. There's ice right in front of us. You're frozen in fear, or you're paralyzed.
It does only last for 1 minute. So after the fight and you guys start looking around, a
Yeah,
minute goes by rather quickly, and everyone can get their motives back.
yeah.
I
gonna
would
say, if it
imagine
holds
Rock
the
would
Yeti,
get it back before me, wouldn't he?
Yeah, Rog would get it
Yeah,
back
just a few
first,
seconds.
and then
12
and the old
seconds
man.
before you.
then the old man, and then a few seconds later would be Anira. So,
And if that
uh,
ice held the Yeti's weight, it's certainly gonna hold your weight, Rock. So you're good.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I
We're
feel
just
like
we're
I'll be
just gonna
okay.
get across without slipping.
You've got those spikes on your feet.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Now that we can see, it's
Yeah.
not as big of a deal. Just walking across.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
just because you couldn't see. So,
yeah. Stop over here and check on Anira since she's still paralyzed. Make sure she's not hurt.
yeah, I'd say
Um,
about the time you get to her, she can start animating and being back to normal again.
Yeah, she just slowly starts to sit up.
Anira, are
I'm
you
just
okay?
She grumbles something about some nonsense or other, and that's completely intelligible. Um, just very upset that she got paralyzed.
as Rob gets up, I'm gonna help him up and shake his hand and be like, "You make a great torch." Sorry about dropping you on your head.
Yeah, when we get back to town, I'm buying you a pack of torches.
Uh, from behind you, Lily, with a weak and shaky voice, you hear the halfling just say, If it's clear, they keep some scrap in the snow pile to the side. I saw some shiny stuff while he played with me."
Okay, thank you.
You can investigate it,
She'll
Lily, and
probably
I'll
go
after the halfling.
investigate that.
Oh, and since I don't have much to offer for your help saving me, but I'd like to offer my lucky heirloom to you all. And she'll pull out an amulet that she had in her pocket, because she currently wears her own deity's symbol on her, and she'll pull it out. And what she's holding in her hand is, it looks similar to a holy symbol, and it has the design of like an upright flaming sword on a chain. And
Okay.
yeah,
I will take that since I'm closest to her.
whoever wants to do an investigation can check out the snow pile.
If you want to check out the
Anir
snow
wants
pile,
nothing
Lily,
to do with this cave anymore.
Okay.
I got a
I'll tend to the
19
halfling and
investigation.
Alright.
Yeah.
Inside there, you can find some gauntlets and some metal boots. You can also find enough like clothing pieces that have been gathered that you could probably put together about two mismatched but usable cold weather gears. And you find another pendant laying on there. This one is it looks kind of like a set of balance scales sitting on top of an upright warhammer. And it feels It feels like there's something more to it, which is the same feeling you were getting from the flaming sword that you were just handed.
What was after the gauntlets? I got one gauntlet, two
Us.
cold weather gear,
Yeah,
and
miss.
one pendant with the shield on it.
Yeah, the cold weather gear is like mismatched clothing, if that matters to you.
Okay, it doesn't.
Uh, and then yeah, then you find the second pendant. And don't forget, you guys found a great axe here that you guys didn't touch yet.
Yeah, no, I got the gauntlets, I got the two cold weather gear, and I got the pendant with the shield on it. There was something after the gauntlets.
Boots.
Another
Boots. Okay.
And then there's the
or two
pendant
pendants.
Garrett,
with Warhammer and scales.
Garrett's gonna come over to um, Fish Finger, and
Fish
he's gonna.
finger.
At least one of you made it through this ordeal. We're lucky these people came to help us. It's thanks to them we're alive.
I want the pelt of this Yeti.
Survival to skin it.
She's like angry at it, so she's gonna like slice it angrily.
Then disadvantage it, I'd say.
Alright.
Um,
With disadvantage, it's still 16.
alright, yeah, you can get the pelt of the Yeti. It's a large creature, so the pelt's gonna be, good size. Probably like, what do you say? It's good, like 20 square feet, I'd probably say. Obviously, in the
She
shape of the Yeti. Well, not actual
she
square.
smiles. 2 blankets. Nice.
Laura, I see you're in the hallway.
Laura's.
Did you want to pick that up?
Yeah, I'd like to investigate that hallway there.
Well, like I said before, when you went through there, other than the remains themselves, you do see a nice great axe laying on the ground.
I pick up the great axe and take a look at it.
It feels a bit empowered, and it's not a standard great axe.
Hey, Ralk, you want to check out, or anybody else want to check out this great axe? It feels empowered. It's not something I would use, but
I have this, I say, and hold up my war pick. Like it might be more, maybe Thorian seeing a great axe. I don't know.
yeah,
I
Thorian,
know,
you want to?
I need to be able to wield my trusty shield. Great axe is just going to wield me down, hold me down.
All right. Well, Laura puts the great axe in her pack to sell if nobody else wants it.
What's
Yeah,
the
we'll bring
damage
it.
the great axe does again?
It's a 1d12. I don't know, you use a great axe.
Yes, but she's kind of deaf to the world right now. She's still got like the high of the hunt like pumping through her veins.
Alright, just put down powerful great axe then for now. And
Well, Lily can handle all weapons.
okay, yeah, I mean, you guys can figure that out later. You guys can do
Okay.
that. And then you guys have your two pendants, which I believe, Laura, you have the one that was found, the scale and Warhammer.
No, Lily has both.
Oh, okay.
Lily has
Lily,
both.
are you gonna stay back there? Or are you gonna come group up?
I will move up.
All right. And are you going
I
to?
was looking at my sheet. Sorry.
No worries. Are you going to show these pendants to the group or no?
Yeah. Where did Nick go?
Nyx is
This
right
is right
behind you.
behind you.
It's right there.
Why is my computer being weird? Okay.
Blame Elon Musk.
Yep. Damn you, Musk.
um, are we playing till like 8:30 or something?
I was gonna let you guys show the pendants and then we could wrap it up.
Oh, okay.
If you
So
want to do that.
Lily's gonna come over here and let you guys see these two pendants.
Which both Rock and Thorian, you would recognize both pendants being of your deities.
Yes, that's the pendant of my
Yeah,
of
when you were
Tia.
describing it,
Yeah.
I thought immediately, like this one is the symbol of Tempest. Where did you find this?
Which one is it? The sword or the shield?
The sword.
The sword.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
Mine's the
the other one's a
Warhammer,
Warhammer and
Warhammer
scales.
with scale.
the scales would be
Lily peers
his.
around this rock formation and points. towards the halfling. She gave it to us as a reward for helping her.
Ah, that's
Ooh.
amazing.
Like you and she share the same god.
Rock and Thorian, as you grab your pendants, you would feel that they are definitely special, almost like they have an extra connection to your deity.
Ooh.
Um,
Oh, this is nice.
But
Can I
yeah.
keep this?
You'll need to
Down
get
here.
them. You'll need to get them identified so you know what they are. But
Mm.
to know they are more than just holy symbols, they are both of your birthday items, which you are both getting a amulet
Ooh.
of. Amulet of the devout +1. So both your birthday
Awesome.
items are.
Okay.
Yay! Happy
Yay!
birthday.
Happy birthday, dude.
Happy birthday, guys.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Right.
My
And
God.
but with that, you guys have finished the mountain climb section. You just have to get down the mountain and send those two on their way home, and then you can divvy up your stuff, which we can do all that next week when we gather back,
Track a
Yeah.
baby yeti.
Awesome, awesome.
or do
Yep.
Well,
or do that.
but the
I,
track the
I
God,
baby
like
Yeti.
tracking the poor little thing. It's Parents
We
Weekend.
have to find. That's right. Well,
You
I mean,
looking for
now
a
it's
pet
alone
yeti?
out there. It's never going to survive out there by itself. So now it needs us.
Well, that's a point of view, I guess.
Honestly, if anything, I feel like Alara would be the one to like suggest that. Like, hey, we just killed that guy's parents. It has no chance out there. Why not we try and find and take care of the thing? Only right.
Well,
Like,
at
I
the
feel
very
like
least,
Alara might do that.